Hello, everybody, and welcome to Heroes Graveyard. How are you guys doing today? That is wonderful to hear. So what have you guys been up to this week? Anything interesting? Anything fascinating?
Playing with human brains.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, how
The
exciting.
players are muted, Neil.
No, they're not. That is a temporary error that disappeared after a second, but thank you for catching it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sort
When
of...
you-
Tell us about your brain usage.
well, I really just look at like the blood supply and all of the holes like in the skull where nerves exit and all the cranial nerves, and then you also have like the accessory nerve, which is kind of like a cranial nerve, the cranial 11. But like I also like poke it sometimes, and like your gray matter in your brain tears so easily. It's crazy. Like if you just like poke it or like stab it, it tears super easily.
That is unexpected.
Yeah.
How often do you poke your brain?
My brain?
No, I take it you have a cadaver that you share with
Yeah.
other students, right?
Yeah, last year I poked it a little bit. This year we just have like very fresh brains. So it's a different experience. It's kind of like they've just been kept very moist. So I hope this isn't bothering anyone. Okay, I'm sure it's not bothering us, but like there might be
I'm
someone-
feeling pretty bothered right now. I'm feeling like this is a TOS
Oh.
violation. I'm feeling pretty offended
Dude,
right now.
I was talking about
Where,
like
where do they get the fresh brains? Is it from the dropouts or is it?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're like airlifted in or something. I have no idea.
Do the fresh brains or the old brains tear more easily?
Definitely the fresh ones. The fresh ones you can like peel apart the different layers of the brain. Like there's like membrane layers on top of them. They're called the meninges, and so you can like tear off the arachnoid layer and everything. But in the old ones, I don't know. It's just kind of like dry and hard, and yeah, I don't really like tearing into them too often. Sometimes we're just like going over stuff. Like me and my lab partners are going over stuff, and I just how you idly start playing with things, like start drinking beer, or start touching the brain and poking it. And before I know, like, oh no, I poked holes in our brain again.
Can you actually like pull off individual neurons?
No, like nerves you can see nerves and stuff, but you can't really see like
Neurons are like microscopic, aren't they?
Yeah. It's honestly, I'm trying to understand like the difference between peripheral nerves and then also like nerves in your brain and stuff like that. But you can peel off like some of the layers off the brain, and you can see like how, like the brain has all those squiggly lines in it and stuff. Trace your finger in them. You can make a maze out of that. I should do that. I should like when I get bored next anatomy class, I should try and like make a maze or something.
Aren't there ethical problems with that?
Oh yeah, I mean I wouldn't actually do that.
Okay.
Well, just like
It's
record it on your
impossible.
paper or whatever, and then make it science, and it's all good, right? As long as you're writing it
How to
down.
make that science. You'll have to do that for me, Destiny.
Okay, sure thing,
You'll
buddy.
come up with something.
Excellent. How are the rest of my players doing today?
I've spent like the last week-ish installing and configuring Linux Gen 2. So for like the 5 people in chat who know what that is, you can feel my pain. And for everyone else, it's like the do-it-yourself of operating systems. I don't know why I did this.
I stopped at Lenny before Debian became Lenny. So why is it difficult?
It's like the do-it-yourself of operating systems. You just do everything.
And why
Yeah,
would you
that's
do such a thing?
But most Linux operating systems, other than Ubuntu, are like do everything yourself.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
A lot of them are. Like I wouldn't say it's like way over the top compared to everything else. It's my first time using something that's really on the more complicated end of Linux.
Linux operating
Yeah,
system.
well, I've used Mint before, but I've never used like with the harder stuff.
Yeah.
I'd like to interject for a moment. What you're referring to as Linux is actually, in fact, GNU/Linux.
Oh, thank you.
I think you mean new.
Should I say Unix just to really get to you, Destiny?
Sure. Wait, what are you doing? Are you like a server manager, or is this like a personal meme, or what?
It's personal, yeah. I am going into like networking and security though, so I probably should know all this stuff, and that was part of the motivation.
Gotcha. Cool.
Did you do computer science at all, Destiny? I know you're like an art student. You're like an art kid, but you just do
Nope.
everything, right?
Yeah, whatever's interesting, right?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. Linux isn't as interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or I like to actually do stuff on my computer, so no, I don't have like.
Wonderful.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
You can just VMware everything. So
Yeah.
Is that how? Oh yeah, all those super stable wine things and everything, right? Nobody ever has any problems with.
yeah.
No, works 100% of the time, about 40% of the time.
So what do you when you do like Linux stuff? Do you spend most of your time troubleshooting, or do you spend most of your time on forums?
Right now, yeah.
Begging for driver support from NVIDIA or AMD?
Okay, it took me about 2 days to install. No, it's mostly I haven't run anything.
Support our OS.
No, nothing has been like bugged or lacking in drivers. It's just been a long configuration process.
Sure.
Trump, do you have something to tell us about that I can understand?
Sure. Well, no, actually. So last week I was absent because I was playing a board game called Mega Civilization. So we controlled a bunch of civilizations. It took 15 hours, but it was a lot of fun. My civilization came in third. Yay.
Yay.
Good job. Third out of how many did you say?
It came in third next.
3?
How long did that game last?
Let's see. It was about 15 hours.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I don't think I've told you this, Trump, but like half the time I play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, I think of the time you played in the like TwitchCon tournament for it and your strategy of just like running away as far as possible. Like it's legit. But I think about, for some reason, I think about your tournament experience a lot.
Wait, you played in an XCOM tournament?
Let's see, what was it? H1Z1, yeah. And now I play Fortnite, and I followed most the same plan too. But I have been trying to drop into the Tilted Towers in order to get some combat experience in.
Okay, never mind. I heard XCOM for some reason. I'm sorry.
No, I said TwitchCon.
Okay, never mind.
It's not. There's not much of a difference.
Between TwitchCon and XCOM?
It's,
Probably the same. I'm glad that you can think that my strategy is brilliant, because it is.
Because TwitchCon is so painful to go to.
I was gonna say it's like a war zone, but it's fine. Whatever.
Where you always
You guys ruined my mediocre joke by asking me to explain it.
Is this an RTS experience? It's not even RTS. Turn-based experience.
They're both good experiences that you should have once or twice. Maybe. Anyway, let's talk about Heroes Graveyard and Dungeons and Dragons. How about that? That's easily accessible to everyone.
It's kind of boring compared to the stuff we're talking about now, though. I don't know. I want to know more about this Linux installation.
Linux?
No, you don't.
In case anyone's afraid, Linux doesn't take that long to install. But like the first time you do it, it's kind of weird because you have to like command line everything. But you can always start with Ubuntu if you want to, and then yeah, like they're obviously all fast downloads.
What hardware are you running? Oh, sorry, thought you were done.
Yeah, sure.
What hardware are you running it on?
My new laptop. I was doing this before already. I've done this once before, and then my laptop broke. So just a jumble of different stuff. It's mostly Intel parts. I don't know. I don't really have names for them. It's mostly just chipsets and stuff that I have the names for.
Ron the motherboard and Harriet the the CPU and the 7 children are the slots of RAM. No. All right, let's talk some D&D here.
You have 7 slots of RAM.
I'd make another joke, but I'm scared you guys will actually start talking about it again. So
yeah, let's move on. Let's get out of here.
So you guys are standing in the town square here in Ruin. Let's kind of bring everyone over to see where you are. You can see yourselves, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yes.
Never mind.
Are we supposed to see are we going to need to see ourselves here? Is this about to turn ugly?
No, I just want to make sure
I can't
that
see any mirrors here, so my character is not able to see himself at the moment.
I wanted to make sure that the lighting was work because sometimes Roll20 is a little bit buggy. So, oh yeah, so you can move yourselves and everything. How great!
Yeah. You just had to get rid of the grid. I can't do it with the arrow keys anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. You actually have to drag yourself. Yeah, you guys are flying all over the place. Oh my god. Maybe we should stop to take you away. So you're standing around in the town square in Ruin. Torlak has kind of disappeared. He was feeling a little bit queasy after you came back from your last quest and said he needed a moment alone. Somehow pried himself away from Keith and then just sort of vanished in the night. And no one has seen him for a day or two. just gone. But in the meantime, Devo Fizzlesnap has shown back up. I think you were spending your time with Colleen Pixiebottom and talking with her about her spellbook and everything.
That's right.
Did you? Why don't you just tell us whether or not you convinced her to give you any of her spells?
Well, I didn't have the funds to copy the spells yet, but I just wanted to talk to her about what she's got and what I've got. And we shared notes about that, and I attempted to convince her about the ways of Gwen's portal, as we are both diviners, and it is very important that she understands that Gwen's portal is the true path.
So you would have definitely found out that she is around a 7th or 8th level caster in that ballpark.
Wow.
Yeah. And she had never heard of Gwine's portal before.
Nice.
Completely uninitiated and very interested in hearing exactly what you had to say about Gwine's portal, because, I mean, she's a 7th or 8th level diviner who's never heard of this divining tool.
Right.
What's your pitch, man? What is your Gwine's portal's the way to go pitch?
Well, here's the short elevator pitch. So, across your normal day life, everyone has a bunch of choices, and all of these choices cause a divergence in how the timeline will flow. Now, Gwine's portal is the path which will lead to this world not being destroyed due to this island.
Oh, ooh, that is a very interesting philosophical viewpoint you've got there.
Yeah, it's pretty specific, but the island appearing is part of Devo being convinced that he's correct.
See, she is much more of a broad, like, worldview diviner that doesn't deal so much with this specific place. She's come here to learn about this island and see what secrets it might hold for the future, but she's unfamiliar with the concept that this island could destroy the world. What leads you to think that this island could destroy the world?
Well, I mean, for one, it's from another plane. For two, it seems to have all manner of dangerous enemies working together for nefarious purposes that we don't really know yet. But one way or the other, this island is bad news.
Okay. She agrees with you mostly on that point. And through your conversation has allowed you to at least look at the inside of her spellbook for one or two things and maybe looked back and forth. She lets you know that she's going off to that tower you guys cleared the route to see if she can't figure out what secrets are locked within it. So she's not in town today. She's climbing a mountainside, and Torlak is missing as well. Keith, how are you feeling about Torlak being gone?
I mean, on the outside, I'm like pacing and checking my notebook. I'm just constantly asking everyone if they've seen Torlak. But
Side.
I mean, I look really shooken up.
But in your heart of hearts, do you feel relief that he's gone?
You'll have to roll for it, Neil.
Okay. Quincy and Drakvin, I don't think you have any strong motivating forces that I can ask you about at the start of your day.
No.
I am very strongly motivated to be here. Whatever brought this island into existence here must have incredible power, which is the only thing my character is interested in acquiring. So Drakvin is very much interested in figuring out what summoned this island here and whether or not that power can be contained and channeled in some way that a sorcerer might contain and channel a power. So yeah, Drakvin is quite interested in the origins of the island and the story related to that.
Okay.
And for Quincy, he's very strongly motivated, but he's mostly just seen, like, we've been in town for a few days now, and I think he sees that as a few days wasted that could have been spent going out into the wilderness, collecting glory, improving our honor, slaying dangerous monsters. He's a very simple man. He has very simple desires.
Glory, honor, slaying.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that wraps in, the slaying wraps into the honor. Like, is there another kind of honor?
Right. Maybe eating your foes after you've killed them, but
no. That's
gain any honor last week?
He did gain honor last week. He slew a very dangerous creature. He slew a giant tree.
Ooh.
And he's probably been waiting for the bards to start singing his tales in the local tavern.
I don't know. Killing a tree might not be that impressive.
A moving, talking tree. I guess it didn't talk, but a moving tree that raised other trees and animated them as well.
Yeah,
very
teleporting
dangerous tree.
I don't know how spooky
Teleporting
these trees
tree.
would be.
I feel
Well-
like the feat should speak for itself. When you have to get into the details, like, well, the tree
Yeah.
is locked. And it talked, well, maybe not, but
Listen, it was a fucking huge tree. There were a lot of trees, okay?
Yeah.
a whole forest of trees.
Well, here you are standing in the town square. People are going about their business, doing the thing that they do. This town square area has been fixed. Most of the town of Ruin is still in ruins, but this little area that is mostly the populated section has been fixed up to make it look a little bit better and a little bit more functional. You're looking at that quest board in the middle of town right here, and it's only got the one quest left on it. That, like, caution, the Boulder Creek mine, gold mine, has been conquered by monsters. And that's just the only thing left on the board.
Do we, whatever came of the quest where we did the scouting, did they just not care?
You never reported back, and you didn't finish it, so it's just kind of like in this nebulous state of... Is that something you want to go do?
Well, no, I was just curious. If they had taken it down, then, I mean, we can make an assumption that something...
They'd
changed.
come to personally and asked you to fulfill it for them. It was never posted to the
Oh,
public.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So here you are.
Out of character, I don't know if I trust Neil to not make Kraz, like, light my plate mail out, so...
What, wait, nobody sees this quest on the board right now, right? Or what was it?
There's just the...
No, it's on there.
Boulder Creek gold mine, it has been overrun by monsters named Kraz. Here, I'll just take us to the...
Okay, yeah, I remember. This was the bridge with the
where you died.
braziers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've died with the power of friendship. Thanks, Lily.
Well, while we're staring at this, let's see what the portent awaits us today.
Ooh. 11 and 13.
11 and a 13.
How you feeling about those?
Today's going to be a nice average day.
Wonderful. Well, your average day as you're standing around here looking at this sort of stuff is interrupted by the sound of a horn blowing from the north side of town. It's kind of a...
Oh, God. Is that Ramsey Bolt? No, right.
I wonder what that could be. Could it be a sound of battle?
Kraz is attacking from the north. Quick, we must defend the northern wall.
What, jeez, is that a moose?
I suppose we walk over and go to the source of the sound, right? It's the only thing to do right here for now.
Sure. As
said
you
north, right?
make your way north, you see barreling down the middle of the street a bunch of bugbears and goblin archers. So why don't we just roll initiative right away? Wow.
Yeah. I can't roll initiative because I still don't have a button, so you're going to have to add me to that.
You don't. If you click on your token, there's not an initiative button in the upper left corner.
I don't think so.
There
Let's
should
see.
be.
Oh, no, there is. There is. It's new.
Excellent.
It's wrong, though. It doesn't
wrong?
ask me for my initiative bonus. So that was a natural 19. I should be at 28.18.
Oh, because you get a. You're special, right?
Yeah, I have alert or something. I think is the feat that I took.
So this is the part of the game where I let you know that every single morning and every single afternoon, 6 hours after, Devo casts Mage Armor. Is that all right?
I believe that you have said that before, and knowing you as a person, I fully expect you to min-max the hell out of every moment of your life.
Am I getting that same consideration for my stone sorcerer skin?
Yes.
Okay.
You've
all
been
right.
very good at commenting on it every time that it seems like it would be needed, so
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
There.
Oh, 28, not 20.
Yeah, 28, because it was +9, so.
Wonderful.
Plus 9 initiative.
Does it.
Okay.
Retconning. But when other people do it, it's calculated.
It's because they don't do it in the middle of battle after they ended their turn and two other people's turns have passed and the monster's about to hit them and like, oh, by the way, I cast a spell. Forgot to tell you.
Well, thank God I'm in medical school, so I can like patch myself up after that.
It's all right. Quincy, it is your turn. You're starting off the battle.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot at this leading bugbear up in the front. We're gonna do a sharpshooter shot. That's a probable miss, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d8 and add that to my attack roll, so it's a 15.
A 15 does not hit a bugbear, actually. Keith, you are next.
Oh, the person in front of me is just a guy with a rake or something?
Yeah, it's a random civilian.
Oh, God damn it. What is he doing? Get out of the way.
On his turn, he will freak out and run away.
I think you can move through the squares of friendly creatures, though.
Or around him. It'll be fine. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna move up to the bugbear.
All right, move yourself.
Okay, I just have to overlap him, right?
Yes.
All right, and I'm gonna.
You have to overlap his character, right? So you want to be one more forward, not just his circle.
Oh, I see. Where he's in the grid, right? All right, cool.
Right.
That makes it consistent. I'm gonna ready my sword, which, if I didn't have my sword, I would have materialized my sword because I always have it on me.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yes. All right, and then I'm gonna take a swing on him.
All right.
I'll just blast Caitlin. All right.
Ooh, good hit there, Keith.
Sick. And
Damn.
All right, you strike the bugbear for 13 damage, wounding him fairly significantly. That's like a quarter of his hit points, maybe even a third of his hit points.
Okay.
The goblin standing behind the bugbear will take a shot at Quincy for a 12 to hit, which is no
Miss.
good, and Devo's turn rolls around.
Cool. I'm looking up a spell. Let's see, the target has intelligence score, wisdom saving throw. Okay, so I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the second bugbear.
All right. That's a saving throw for the bugbear?
Yes, however, and let me make sure I'm 30 feet away. Okay, I'll move to 30 feet away first. And then I think that bugbear is going to roll an 11.
Whoops. Okay, 11. And you said a wisdom save? All right,
Yes.
It has a +0 on its wisdom save, so that's an automatic failure, right?
Yes, my DC is 14.
Okay. You said the second bugbear.
Yes.
All right, it is... Why don't you tell us what Tasha's uncontrollable hideous laughter does?
Okay, everything is hilariously funny to it, and it falls into fits of laughter. It falls prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I tell everyone, don't damage that one, as I duck behind this wall.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, next up in the initiative order is another Goblin Archer, who is going to take another shot at Quincy, kind of the foremost guy that the bugbear is not blocking. 20 to hit and 8 for damage, Quincy.
Okay.
Drakven.
Okay, so I know we're in combat, but are there guards around or anything, or do we see any where shouldn't there be somebody defending the city? Is it just totally?
Right now in the village, in the square, all you see are civilians, and it looks like there's one woman with a sword standing right behind Devo.
Okay. So I remember my high school geometry. If a spell is listed as having a 20-foot radius, does this mean it has a 40-foot diameter, or do they mean if you center
correct.
something?
Yes.
Okay.
Stay in school, kids.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just making sure because some people use radius and they mean diameter. Okay.
How many pies is that?
Yeah. So if I decide to cast a fireball in this alley, I could center it on. Do you see where I'm making a roller mark or no?
I do. Yeah.
I could center it on that point to the north, and it should hit everything here, right?
It should hit everything except for Keith. Totally.
Yeah, that sounds like a good. I want to do this. I want to unleash a fireball.
Unleash Hell. Why don't you roll it?
Oh, is that what you got on your level up?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh. That is a lot of damage. I think the bugbears make dex saves for half. So let's give them some dex saves.
One's prone. I don't know if that does anything.
Is it prone with the laughter already?
Yes.
I think being prone gives you disadvantage on your dex saves, but it doesn't matter. Neither of them pass. Everything in that zone takes 30 points of damage, which kills all of them. They just all fall down dead.
Oh, where did they go?
Okay.
Just to verify, if something needs to make a DC 13 throw, does that mean I just roll a 14 or higher to pass? Or
No, it's equal or beat.
equal or beat? Gotcha. Okay.
This guy did not roll initiative. Go, buddy. All right.
Are there more?
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
Are there more? Start of the next round. This guy does.
You lower my
that.
initiative. Oh, right. Hold on, I have to fix my initiative again.
Oh,
Sorry.
because you re-rolled it. There we go.
I accidentally re-rolled it, but I fixed it. So now if I hit the initiative button in the future, it should be right.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and take your turn, Quincy.
I'm gonna ready an action to take a shot at the first goblin that I see come into view, or bugbear, I guess, since there are those two.
Wonderful. All right. The next creature does that, and Keith, it is your turn.
Can we assume that the townspeople behind us have scattered?
Oh, yes. They didn't roll initiative, but they are fleeing this way. Ah, run away! Except for the woman with the sword, who is coming to stand next to you guys. Everyone else is bolting.
Okay, are those guys coming from the left? Like, I see one of them. Or is that a person? I can't tell anymore. It's another rake, I swear to God.
It's a good question. Is it a goblin or is it a person? Is there a difference between goblin and people? Are goblins people too? You're asking some deep philosophical
Can
questions.
goblins be regal as well?
There are sometimes regal goblins.
All right, I'm going to. Do I want to jump in on that? Can I like set up an ambush? Like if I go behind the tree and when someone walks by me, I like attack.
You can
immediately?
ready an action. Yes.
That uses your reaction, right?
Yes, it
when
does.
you're ready to go. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do that from back here in this tree, and I'm gonna cast Armor of no, can I also cast a spell? Or
No, it takes your action to ready an action.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
All right. Next up is one of these little gobbos who's going to cruise right over here next to Keith and probably suffer from Keith's opportunity attack.
Yeah, I think mine goes off too.
Yeah. Oh, I think I moved the wrong goblin, but it's fine. They're all interchangeable. Miss.
And then mine is probably also a miss.
Miss.
I don't know if I'm not even gonna bother. It's fine.
Okay. The goblin takes a slash at Keith with a really bad miss, and it is Devo's turn.
All right. Wow, you've learned some great magic, Jackman. I comment as I shoot off the Pioneer firebolt at that goblin.
That is a hit.
For 4.
The goblin survives. It is indeed the Pioneer of the fire blasts. Come on, roll 20. Nice and laggy today, just the way I like you. Next goblin is coming from over here.
Like,
He's gonna
it's
use-
really awesome that Destiny has Fireball, but on the other hand, I feel like we're all gonna die to it. So
That goblin's gonna come and use all of its movement and its dash to get up to Keith, and it's gonna be Drakvin's turn.
All right, I see 2 goblins in front of me.
I believe you do.
Okay, I will fire a
Fireball.
scorching.
Oh,
I think I'll do a scorching ray here, with 1 shot going to one on the left, and then 2 going to the one on the right.
Okay. Miss, critical hit, and miss.
All right, I'm rolling the crit on the one on the right.
Fantastic. That is way more HP than that goblin can possibly hope to have, and it falls to the ground in a burning mess.
Okay. I would also like to move forward by, I believe my movement is 30. So I will move into the range of this guy here and then stand right here. Should be okay. Or
That's
wait, right?
great. But as you pass that little alleyway there, 2 goblins have readied shots with their bows, and they both shoot at you. For a 13 and a 22. 22 will hit you for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
The next goblin is going to come here and does not have the movement to close and attack, so he'll just get right up next to Drakvin, while this goblin comes over here from the side near Keith and will take a slash at Keith for a 19 to hit for 5 damage. That's a hit on the Keith. Near the end of that round, you hear more cries of townsfolk. And you can see the woman with the sword behind near Quincy. She goes last in the round. Gives you a shout of to the west, to the west, and she's gonna bolt westward and stand in this hallway.
All right.
Westward, south of Quincy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're at the new round.
Yes, I just have to roll initiative for the new monsters that are showing up this round.
Okay.
Hope you have more of them fireballs.
I have everything. I'm here to purge this putrid goblin filth, or gnome filth, whatever these are, from the
All right.
situation.
Quincy,
All right.
you were
So
first.
Quincy's going to take a shot at the goblin on the left, next to Keith, and I'm going to just do a normal attack. That's a miss. I don't even know if I want to bother with that. I'm going to go an action surge though, and I'll take another shot at the one on the right. That one might be a hit. I'm pretty sure that'll hit a goblin.
It will not hit a goblin. They have
Ooh.
shields.
All right. I should add a D8 to that then. For 22 total now.
All right. You said the one on the right of Keith?
Yes.
Roll some
Or
damage.
on the right of Drakvin.
Draxon.
On the right of Drakvin. Okay.
So D8 plus 4 for this one is going to be an 11 to damage.
That goblin drops dead with an arrow in its chest.
And then Quincy is going to run. Actually, hold on, I have to measure this first. Quincy is going to run 30 feet, just right around there. So he's going to go down to here. And that's his turn.
Okay. There is a Goblin Archer down this hallway, and he's going to take a shot just to the right of Drakvin, just behind the initiative table for you in chat. He takes a shot at Drakvin with an 18 to hit for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then we've got one on the left who is also going to shoot this way. Luckily, Drakvin is nice and tall, much taller than the goblins, and he's got a nice clear line of sight on him. With a critical hit for 9 points of damage on Drakvin. This is the Goblin Archer over here to the right, who's going to take a shot at Drakvin as well. And then 18 for 4.
Got a lot of good rolls in here.
Yes. And then this goblin's actually going to use its movement to get a little bit closer. Wonderful. This next one is over here, and it's going to take a shot at the woman with the sword, the unnamed NPC, and miss. And it is Keith's turn.
Oh, jeez. All right, well. I'll just swing on the one behind me.
Hit, and you're hitting the wounded one already?
Yep.
And a murder. Any other actions there, Keith?
Nope.
Okay. Devo, it is your turn. I see you are pre-moving. Good job. You are muted.
Thanks. I stepped out to see if I could see any goblins. Looks like there's one to the left of Keith, so I'm going to fire a firebolt at it.
Right. That'll definitely hit it this time.
1.
At least you're hitting them. At least.
Yep. After that, I go on to the left, towards the west.
Okay. Right. Next up is one of these archers down here. who's going to take a shot at the sword woman and miss, and it is Drakvin's turn.
All right, I see 2 goblins to the right and then 2 to the left. I'm going to fire a scorching ray at the 2 to my right. I think I'll do 2 to the front one and then 1 to the back one.
Okay.
So that is going to be 1, 2 to the front one, and then 1 to the back one. And I think all 3 of these are probably hits.
Hit.
Yep. So 17 damage to the front one, and then 11 to the back one.
Oof. Those are guys on the right of you, yeah?
Yep.
They fall apart into crumbly little burning sections of dust.
All right, and then that was my scorching ray. Then I think I will use my twin spells here. I can expend 2 sorcery points to cast a cantrip, and I will use green flame blade on the. I'll move a little bit to the left on the goblin next to me.
Mm-hmm.
So first I roll to hit a 14. Does he have a shield?
The one on your left does have a shield, and that is a miss.
Okay. All right. That's all I've got then. If I were to take a movement here, he would get a reaction hit on me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's all. I'll be okay with that then.
All right. Next up is this guy down here.
I think I just take quicken spell, not twin spell. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. All right. He'll go there, and this one will go here. They will both close with the swordswoman down there. Make a couple of attacks. Oh my god, they can't hit anything. The hobgoblins and the other goblin archer are going to take shots at her as well. 18 and 9. One of those will hit. The 18 will hit her. And let's roll that damage. She'll take 6. And one of the archers will shoot her and miss. God. The guy next to Keith will scimitar him for 3 points of damage, while this goblin just kind of holds the back. And that is... Nope, one more archer over here taking a shot at the swordswoman. Oh my god, they can't hit anything. It is Quincy's turn.
All right. Gonna move
Just
down
a quick
here.
thing. A lot of people are saying there's really hazy audio.
Yeah, I am fixing it.
Sorry.
It has to do with hardware acceleration on Chrome.
Gotcha.
Neil, what are these things right here out of curiosity now that I've rounded that corner?
They probably goblins or hobgoblins. I can't see right now because I'm...
Yeah, they look like they've got the red mohawks going or something. I'm not zoomed in enough to really
Hobgoblins.
tell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and shoot at... I think she can deal with the ones in melee. I'm going to go and shoot at these ones in the back. These 2 hobgoblins. They have bows, right?
Yes, they have bows and long swords.
All right. I'm going to start taking some shots at these hobgoblins. Go and do a sharpshooter shot for the first one. I'm going to add a d8 to that. So 14 to hit, probably a miss.
Definitely a miss on a hobgoblin.
Okay.
And all audio issues should be fixed.
Cool.
Okay. Just waiting for everything to reload. Next up are a pair of archers. You guys have killed all the archers on the top side. No, there's still one left. So the archer up here is going to take one more shot at Drakvin, which is unfortunately no good.
Fortunately, you mean?
Point of view issue, maybe not. This next one down here is going to change targets from the samurai woman towards Quincy and hit him for 6 points of damage.
Who was?
The goblin archer, I will drag you to his point of view.
Yeah, I got it.
This one down here. Next up is Keith in the north.
More great sword. I'm so happy that I am not just Eldritch Blasting. It's amazing.
21 will do it.
The one beside me, like that one.
Cool. That last goblin falls apart in pieces. Devo.
Great. Let's see. Devo steps up behind Quincy and Oh, those guys are a bit far away. I will just fire a bolt, one of the ones near the swordswoman.
Okay.
Actually, let's do this instead. I'm gonna create a bonfire on those two.
Create a bonfire? Is that a spell? Summon bonfire?
Yes, it is in fact called Create Bonfire. So I am creating a bonfire. It's a 5-foot cube. I'm going to roughly draw a 5-foot circle right there.
Let's see. I don't see. Oh, there we go. Cool. That'll hit
That's
the two of
actually
them.
way smaller, so it's whoops.
Yeah, those goblin circles are 10 feet in diameter, so it should be
All right, it looks like that's this square roughly. Wow, I messed that one up, but there you have it.
All right.
Yep, that's like
great.
a 4-foot cube.
And what does it do?
So a bonfire appears there. Any creatures in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d8 damage. Creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay.
And here's my 1d8 damage. If they save, they do not take 8.
Wonderful. Let's take a look at their saves. 20 and 17. So no damage, you say?
Yep, no damage.
All right. They are fine. Fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Next up is one of the archers right behind them, who will take a shot at the swordswoman once more, which is a miss. The swordswoman, for some reason, is not on here, but she goes at AC initiative 2. So Drakvin, you're up next.
All right. I think I will point at the goblin to the left, and I will cast a magic missile, which I believe are 3 shots that are guaranteed to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 9 damage.
And it has 3 HP, so it dies miserably. It looks like the north side is getting pretty cleared. Maybe you guys have
Gotcha.
done it.
And then I have no idea what's going on down here, so I'm expending 20 feet of movement to move down here. Okay, and then are we getting cover behind these tents? Oh wait, I've only got 10 more feet left. It doesn't matter.
No, those tents are covered on the top, open on the sides.
Okay, gotcha. Then yeah, I'll finish my movement right here.
Did you make Kraz come to us, Neil? Is she gonna like step out?
Let's find out. This hobgoblin's going to circle strafe around the goblin, not hobgoblin, around that woman. This one's going to go around this person. At the start of the round, they take damage, you say?
At the end of the round,
End of the
or if
round.
they move into it.
All right, so they go past her, and they will both go after Quincy. 23 to hit, 16?
I believe that hits, yes.
All right, so 6 and
14.
8 damage
Got it.
to you. Then next we have one of these hobgoblins. Now Bonfire is pretty good at blocking that route. So this guy is going to go and do that. This archer will target the swordswoman and finally hit her for 6 points of damage. Is her HP bar? Her HP bar is not showing for you guys. Let's put it up on the screen. There we go. Oh, that fire looks so much better now.
Looks like a pizza.
Yeah.
You're welcome. My beautiful art.
Those guys go. This goblin is going to dance back and forth in front of the fire, kind of just screeching. Ah! The last of these archers is going to move forward and take a shot at the swordswoman, which is a miss. And we go to the next round of initiative.
All right. Quincy's going to pull out the scimitar and do a normal scimitar attack at the upper one in melee range.
Mm-hmm.
For a 9 to hit. I don't know if that's really worth adding to. All right. I'm going to do a thing here. I'm going to use evasive footwork and add a d8 to my AC.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 23 AC now.
Until the end of your movement.
Until I stop moving, yeah. So I'm going to move back here.
All right, so you provoke 2 attacks of opportunity, both of which are misses, and you get clear.
Yep. So now they have to provoke their own attacks if they want to get back in melee with me.
Clever. All right. We got two archer. Oh, one archer over here, taking a shot towards the swordswoman again. 17 is a hit on her for 3 points of damage. And from the south side, we have a shot that hits a civilian, and the civilian goes down with a blood-curdling cry.
Did they make death saving throws or whatever?
No. They just die miserably. A 9 will not do, but the goblin's going to move forward anyway. Keith, it is your turn.
Oh my god, I can see everything now. All right. I am going back to my roots, and then my second roots, because my roots are paladin, and my second roots are warlock. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. An Eldritch Blast, just like the one that's closest to me on the top side of the wall.
All right.
Pew!
That's a hit. That is exactly the goblin's HP, and it crumples to the ground. Next up, we have a hobgoblin from the south who will come forward and take a longsword attack at one of these civilians. Civilian has 1 hit point, and it's the librarian. The hobgoblin cuts the librarian in half. Devo.
Oh no.
What, with 2 damage?
Yeah, she had 1 HP. She has D6 hit points.
She was okay.
I mean, a librarian. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, she was frail, old. Okay.
Not very active.
Let's see. I think it's possible from my perspective, I can't quite see that goblin, right?
If you can see it on the map, you can see it.
Okay, looks like I can't see it.
Okay.
So I'm going to step over here and
Whoop.
looks like
That was just me hitting the wrong key. Ignore that. Sorry.
Priming rolls.
it's time for me to step it up. I'm going to cast a magic missile at level 2, rank 2, and 1 apiece on the first 4 goblins.
Ooh, okay.
So that would be 2, 4, 2, and 5.
On the 4 archers? Which goblins?
Yes.
Okay. 2, 4, 2, and 5?
Yep.
They all survive. I will give you HP bars for them so you can see how well they survive. 2, 4, 2, and 5. Excellent.
Good. Then I'll duck above here after.
Okay. This one will come forward and shoot the guy moving hay for 8 points of damage, which will kill him. This one will take a shot at a civilian with a rake. He died knowing that Keith hated him. The next one steps over here, takes a shot at the little girl, misses. And we're back to the ones over here.
The leaves when they're covered in snow, Neil.
What snow? There's no snow.
I hated him.
Oh. That will miss the swordswoman, and it is Drakven's turn.
Looking to the south, are any of these people like important people? Would Drakven recognize any of them aside from the librarian? I guess as being like store owners or anything like that.
You don't recognize them as having interacted with them before.
Okay, gotcha.
If you drop a fireball on 20 civilians, one enemy, can you be reprimanded for it?
We live in ruin. I don't know. Where are the people reprimanding these goblins? Okay, that hobgoblin. I assume that's a hobgoblin standing. Oh no. That's a goblin standing next to the lady swords person.
Mm-hmm.
Is that goblin? Is he damaged at all? Because I'm not seeing HP bars over.
Yeah, if there's no HP bar, he ain't got damage.
Gotcha. In that case, I think I will toss a magic missile at him. Just a level 1 magic missile. Or wait, hold on. Devo said that he fired multiple ones earlier. goblin to the south, or the goblin archer to the south, is he supposed to be damaged north of the hobgoblin? I see one of them.
The ones that I fired at were way down the alley to the west.
To the west?
All the south ones are undamaged.
Okay, well, those are just civilians. I don't care about them. Okay, then. We're going to cast magic missiles on the original goblin guy to the left, then. So that's 11 points of damage to him.
To this guy?
Correct.
Oh, he is toasted. He's dead.
All right. Oh, wait, I'm ruler myself. There we are. Okay. This is...
Any other movement for you?
Yeah, I'm going to be moving for sure. I think I'm probably going to be parking myself behind Devo right here. Yep, okay.
All right. Whose turn is it next? Oh, it's a bunch of goblins' turns next. Unsurprisingly, there are a lot of these suckers. They are just going to walk into the groups of civilians that are trying to flee southward. Let's show chat. And they're just going to start hacking into these people left and right. 14 will hit and kill the young innocent child. 5 will miss the man with the sword who's running away. This hobgoblin moves 30, takes a shot at the wine carrier, misses it. This hobgoblin's over here. Comes to there, comes near to Keith, but not quite near enough to do anything about it. We go here, we shoot at civilian, we miss. We shoot at swordswoman, who forgot to get her attack last round. I keep forgetting about her, but she misses anyway. That's a miss. Hobgoblin comes over here. How long does this burning thingy last?
Checking. Let's see. Indefinitely until I use another concentration spell.
Okay. Screw it. He's gonna jump through the flames. Dex saving throw?
And actually, correction. 1 minute.
Okay. Dex saving throw for him?
Yep.
That's a pass. He makes it through the flames, gets behind the swordswoman, and takes a slash and a miss. God, she's invincible. You go here, short bow at civilian. 3 damage is enough to kill this guy. He drops to the ground.
Oh, good thing we have all these civilians to tank some blows for us.
Oh, that was an out of character comment, right? Because that does not sound like something that Quincy would say.
Oh yeah, no,
I am appalled
that's me.
that even the person role-playing Quincy would make such a derogatory statement towards the lives of the innocent. Jeez.
Oh no, don't kill me. I live in an undefended settlement and have no martial training.
Oh my goodness. That's what Dracfin would say. Think. If you're here, you should be a warrior. There's no excuse to be here and not be able to defend yourself.
Exactly.
All right.
That's Dracfin. Ooh, okay.
Let me just roll initiative for the other guys that are joining the fray.
Whoa.
What? More fireballs!
I gotta catch a long rest. How many rounds of combat is that? 8 hours? 6-second rounds?
A few, I think. Not too many, though.
Okay.
All right, let's descend that initiative. Quincy, you're very first again.
I'm gonna shoot at this goblin right here. Get rid of some of these archers. And first shot, that's a 13. I think I might have actually used 4 already. Have I used 3 or 4? I think that was 4.
I expect you to track it on your own.
Yep, that's 4, so that's probably going to be a miss. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to heal myself with Second Wind. So I get D10 plus 4. I get 5 HP back.
Excellent. It's still not looking too good for you, though.
Not kind to me tonight. No.
Yeah.
Neil, I keep counting how many noblins are left, and the number keeps going up.
Yeah. There are more and more. They keep running into the town square.
Neil, is a 13 a miss on the archer? You said that.
Oh no, on the archer that's a hit.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say because you said shields, and I thought those were 2 in 5e.
They are.
That one takes 8 damage. This one right here.
That one will drop.
All right.
Excellent. Very, very perceptive there, Keith. You can hear the sounds of people screaming. These guys should probably be running away at this point. So that will give the bugbear an attack of opportunity with his Morning Star, which is a miss, which means this person can run away. That will give this goblin an attack of opportunity, which will kill this person who's running away, and the swordswoman gets to make an attack at the end of the round, which is a natural 1. So she chills. But yes, you can hear the sounds of civilians screaming about goblins and hobgoblins and bugbears, oh my, all over the place. Okay. This one will move up to here from the south side and take a shot at Devo with a 13 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. This one will miss the swordswoman. Where are you hiding, buddy? Come on. There's only so many goblins. There we go. You'll come here and here. Keith, it is your turn.
I just have so many options now, you know, of like what to hit. Do I have like any knowledge of like, I don't know, like a Noblin Nidus worm? Like, do I have like any intuition that I should be like doing something or like running away? Or like, do I feel like this is like futile?
I can't tell you what you feel in your heart of hearts.
Fine. Yes. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I guess I'm standing in front of this hobgoblin, so if I'm not so close to it that if I move away, it will attack me, right?
You are just outside of its attack range.
All right. I'm gonna go here and ready an attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This one will come over to here and take a shot once again at Devo with its longbow. 18 against Devo for 3 points of damage. Devo, make me a concentration check, and then it is your turn.
That's right, concentration. Okay. Constitution save.
That is a pass. It is your turn, Devo.
Right, it's 10 or 3 plus something.
10 or half the roll, whatever is lower.
Right. Okay. Whatever is higher, you mean, or whatever is lower?
Whatever is lower. No,
Okay.
whatever is higher, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Stupid goblin in the way. I will circle around to make sure I'm not in this attack of opportunity, and then I'll try to shoot off some magic missiles to finish off the goblins in the alley. I'm gonna fire a level 1 magic missile, so 1 shot at the farthest one, and then 2 shots at the second farthest one.
Okay.
So 4 to the back, 6 to the middle.
And they are gone.
Then I step behind Drakfin. Actually, I stand in front of Drakfin.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of a railing, but you can easily climb under or over that railing because you are so short. Not a problem. This guy is going to use his movement to come to about there. This one's going to step out over here. Come to this spot and shoot at Devo. The 9 is a miss. This one's so far away. It's going to take him forever to catch up with his buddies. Drakven, it is your turn.
Okay. Do you see where my arrow is pointing at right now? And that right to the north of the bugbear? The bugbear? Okay, I think I'm going to be doing a fireball in that location.
So you'll come down and hit that, and you'll hit that, and so you'll hit all these things.
Correct.
Roll your fireball damage.
Whoa!
Ooh. That will definitely deal with those little goblins. Let's see if the hobgoblin and the bugbear survive.
Where'd you shoot it? At the ones down south?
Correct.
The bugbear will pass. The hobgoblin will not.
Praise destiny.
That will incinerate the hobgoblin, incinerate the goblins, and the bugbear will take half of 33, which is 16, and survive.
Whoa, 16 or 17. Are we rounding down on this?
Round down on damage.
Okay.
That gets halved, yeah. Okay, good job. That is a bunch of goblins out of the way. If only that were it.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah. These little creatures are very numerous. In fact, you remember seeing fairly recently a whole bunch of goblins somewhere. And hobgoblins and bugbears. Remember seeing a fairly large war camp of them, if I'm not mistaken. What happened with that war camp, by the way?
They're here now.
I guess.
Yeah, isn't this where we found them and scattered them?
I guess this counts as completing the quest, right?
If we take out the leaders.
If that might be, yeah. This guy is gonna move up and take a shot at Devo for a critical hit for, what is that, 14 points of damage?
Nice.
Ouch.
Concentration saving throw.
Woof.
Oh, yikes. Can I even... Oh, I guess I can make that.
Yeah, it's
You have
just
to make
a
con
10.
saves in this? I thought it was just holding the spell.
To keep the spell going, yeah.
Ah, I didn't realize that was damage related. I don't
Hold
play
on to that
spellcasting.
bonfire.
All right. This hobgoblin is going to come and circle around Keith a little bit, come up right behind you and slash you with a sword for an 18 to hit, Keith, dealing you 6 points of damage. This hobgoblin already hit. Goblin Archer is over here. And we'll just move up and over.
So I'm going to ask a general armed and preparedness of Ruin. Do we know if there are soldiers in Ruin?
There are, yes.
Yeah,
In
of
fact,
course. We've seen them.
the magistrate has soldiers, and there aren't really any guards on the wall because there's not much in the way. And when people first came here, Ruin was actually a kind of quiet place. The monsters have only really been showing up as of late, and growing in power as of late. So the town was settled when it was a peaceful area. Things have
So how
changed.
far away are where the soldiers usually are from here?
They are, let's call it like 12 blocks from you. To the north.
A back attack doesn't negate a ready to attack, right?
Correct. There is no facing in 5th edition whatsoever.
All right, cool. I'm gonna swing on that guy then.
On your turn, Keith.
Well,
What's my ready to attack?
Oh, right. Of course.
Oh,
14 will drop him. Nice.
oh my god.
The next hobgoblin comes up to you and takes a
Does
slash.
that mean that the hobgoblin didn't do damage? Oh, it missed anyways. Okay.
Right.
so then that roll should be applied to this one. No, I'm sorry.
This one pops over and takes a slash at Keith, which is a miss.
Would I have killed the first one before it attacked me?
Yes, you would have.
So can we
You can undo the damage.
this one? Oh, and this one missed. Okay, cool.
Yeah. This one goes here. This is the one next to the swordswoman and takes another slash at her. And she cannot be hit. She's going to be the hero of this town in the end.
Did you just say that the soldiers are north of us?
North of you. That is correct. Does that have some special meaning to you?
Do I think the goblins that came from the north would have a way to get here without going through the soldiers?
Probably not. And there was that horn blast that you were hearing from the north.
Oh, okay.
You know,
They got here awfully fast.
that is a very good analysis of the situation. Perhaps out of combat, you should figure out why, maybe.
Which we won't get the chance to do because we're gonna die here.
Possibly.
Some of you will die.
Devo, that is a miss. And where's this last Goblin Archer? Where are you hiding, buddy? Oh, you're this one. At the swordswoman, which will finally put her down. She is gone.
No.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh.
We don't have a chance to revive her.
She's an NPC. She has no death saving throws. She just dies. Unfortunately. And this bugbear will run up towards Quincy with a Morningstar attack, which is a critical hit on Quincy, who takes 19 points of damage.
I am on the ground.
Unconscious.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to put a big X over you so we all know what's happening with you.
Do I start the death saves now or when my round comes up?
On your turn.
Okay. Which is going to be right now anyways.
Yes.
I just wanted to know if I was going to be making 2 in a row.
No.
Okay.
I just need to roll initiative for a few more people.
Rockfin, buddy, we gotta get out of here.
All right, Quincy, start it off, buddy.
19 is a pass on the first death save.
Excellent. And next in the initiative order is actually an NPC. Come on, sort, buddy. Who steps out of the Shamrock Saloon to the east of everybody. It is Marion, who you might recognize from earlier. Steps out, comes over here, and takes a slash at the goblin with one weapon in each hand, actually missing both times. And a bugbear goes, and Keith goes.
Well, thanks for joining the effort anyways, Marion. We'll just pick up where we left off.
That is an insane amount of damage, and the hobgoblin cannot handle it and crumbles beneath you.
I'm gonna move. Can I like move out, peek, and then like move back?
Totally.
I'm gonna look down here. I don't see anything. And then I'm gonna move. Actually, can I hear where Marion was?
No, you can't see or hear him.
All right, I'm gonna move.
Civilians needed to go on their turn.
Marion was the guy that we talked to in the very beginning, right?
Yeah, by the river, by the lake. The guy that you were kind of wanting to murder.
Oh yeah, that was friends with Tarlock, right?
Yeah, that new Torlock's buddy.
Tarlock, yeah, okay.
Any other actions there, Keithy?
Let's see here.
All right, Devo.
Okay, I'll rally up right next to Keith, and then I'm going to fire a volley of magic missiles at that bugbear. We'll do it at a level 2 spell slot, so 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a total of 11 damage.
Okay. That will kill the wounded bugbear. Whew. He drops to the ground. Deadsies. Whoops. Next up is Goblin Archer, who will pop out and take a shot at Keith for an 8, which is a miss. This one will come here and take a shot at Keith for 11, and Drakvin goes.
Okay, so apparently I can expend sorcery points for additional spell slots as a bonus action. Is this instant or does this take time or?
Instant, that round. How many sorcery points do you have?
I have 3 at the moment. I've used 2. And am I able to turn a level 1 spell slot, which is worth 2, into a level 3 spell slot, which is worth 5? Or am I not able to do that?
I will look at these specific rules right now. So, warlocks, sorcerers. So you can turn a a spell into a number of sorcery points equal to its level. So a first level spell slot can become 1 sorcery point. You can create spell slots. A first level spell slot is worth 2 sorcery points to create. A second is worth 3 to create, and a third is worth 5 to create.
Okay, so if I have 2 level 1 spell slots, I can't take a level 1 and turn it into a level 3 by expending 3 sorcery points, can I?
No, your level 1 would turn into 1 extra sorcery point, and you combine it with the 2 that you have for 3, but you need 5 for a 3rd level spell slot.
The
Gotcha.
first level spell slot is 2 points, isn't it?
To create, but not to transform into spell points.
Okay, I didn't know that. Is the level 2 one, is that worth 2?
It's 2 to... When you turn the slot into points, it creates 2. When you turn the points
Okay, yeah,
into a
I
slot,
understand.
it takes 3.
So I could turn my level 2 one using my sorcery points into a level 3 one, correct?
Yes.
That does take a bonus action, and he
Yeah,
only
but-
has a bonus action a round.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I could use that and then cast a fireball if I wanted to, right?
Well, it takes the bonus action to turn your points into fireball also. So it would take 2 bonus actions, I think.
Oh. Because I have to do a conversion on one bonus action and then reconvert on the other bonus action like that?
Exactly.
I understand. Okay. In that case, I think I will go ahead and use right now a bonus action to turn my final level 2 spell slot into sorcery points,
Mm-hmm.
which should so I should go from 3 to 5, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then I think I will cast, that's a shield holding goblin to my south,
Yes, it is.
correct? Okay. I think I will cast, magic missile on that goblin.
Okay.
As a level 1 spell.
13 is enough to bring it down.
All right. And then I think I will step behind Devo here. Seems like a good, strong man to be behind.
Right.
Sure, Blind's portal will keep him safe.
Coming from the north are a small cluster of Goblin Archers. This one will take a shot at Drakven for an 11. It's no good. And we've got some regular goblins coming here, but can't quite make it. Where are you, my friend? You are in the melee with Marion, but you're attacking small children because you are a goblin and an evil creature, and that's what you do. This hobgoblin.
Well, friends, I say from the middle of Jackman and Keith, I guess this is the end.
This one will shoot Keith, which is a miss. This one will come over here and shoot Keith, which is a hit for 7. This one will come over here and shoot Keith, which is a miss. You go here. So many. This one will close with Drakven, but not be able to attack it.
Whoa, him.
Neil considers us cattle for slaughter. Don't be surprised by that.
This one will scimitar civilian and miss. And this one will move over here. Someone wants to go 30. He wants a clear shot on this Keith guy with his shining armor, and he thinks he's tough shit with his lumberjack axe and everything.
I am.
That's why we like you, Keith, because you're humble. This bugbear does that. Hobgoblin goes after civvies, misses. Archer goes after Keithy. You've been taking damage, Keith. It looks like your HP bar is full.
I don't know. It doesn't update.
Is it because you're not taking damage?
No. Current hit points 14.
Okay, excellent.
How are you doing it? Are you clicking your character and then clicking the green circle?
There was a problem with the token. The token was at fault. Definitely not Caitlin. Caitlin's a pro.
geez.
This one goes here. It can't actually see any party members, only the downed Quincy. So it'll shoot at a civvy as well and take down this guy with a rose over here. I'm gonna go to the next round of initiative. Quincy, death saving throw, buddy.
All right, here we go. D20. That is the first failure.
Right.
All right, so Quincy is at 1 and 1.
Oh, by the way, are we doing 15 or 10 for death saving throw?
Oh, it's
Isn't
Hero's
it 10?
Graveyard. It's 15 because it is taking place with the The
Grinder mode? Is that what we called it?
There's another term for it though. The item from Tomb of Annihilation is active because takes place at the same time as Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, is that a rule in that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he's at 1-1.
All right. Marion will attack this goblin in front of him. Hit and critical hit, which will cut this goblin down. Marion will move to here and give you guys a shout and a call saying, "Get the hell in the bar! What are you doing in the open?" And it's Bugbear's turn.
Look around. Where's the barn?
Bar. The Shamrock Saloon is over here, past Marion, and down the block, maybe 30 feet. So it is nearby, and that is actually the building he came out of, which I think some of you could have seen. You will shortbow Devo. Will a 15 hit you, Devo?
Nope, 16.
Then it is Keith's turn.
Who's doing that?
That was me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You're a paladin, right?
Just measuring my distance from Quincy.
Oh wait, we can all see the ruler things that we're making?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Awkward, okay.
Don't you have a healing potion, eh?
Yeah, here, take it. I hand Keith a healing potion.
You're gonna have trouble feeding an unconscious person a healing
Don't
potion.
you have lay on hands as a paladin?
Right. As the doctor in training will tell you, your natural reflex is not to swallow water when you're unconscious.
Okay, I didn't realize we were playing with those rules.
We're playing with real rules, yeah.
Got it.
You
not
can keep
give
it.
you the healing potion then.
Yeah. But Keith does have lay on hands, what could bring Quincy back to fighting condition. The real question is, does Keith like Quincy enough to do that? Or should Keith save it
Does
for
anybody
himself?
like Quincy enough to do that? That's a good question.
Can I do lay on hands and armor of Agathis? No.
I think lay on hands is an action, not a bonus action, but I don't really know.
Let me look.
Yeah, could you check that for us?
I'm going right now.
It's an action.
Yeah. Oh, it's too bad.
Oh.
Come on, Keith. What are you gonna do, buddy?
This is the really hard spot because if I res him, he just dies because he doesn't go until the very start of the turn order. Like I go like almost right after him. So...
Do you want to? You could ready your action until the end of the turn order, or you could let Keith die. I don't particularly care how you go about this.
Is it legit? You can basically delay your turn in the round and go later.
Yeah, you can declare readied conditions. It's not a full delay, but it's like a ready.
So I can just stand here?
You can say, I am going to wait until after, that hobgoblin next to Quincy takes its turn, and then I will use my lay on hands. But you'll have to, like, move the distance to Quincy now, and then ready the lay on hands until some condition.
Also, I know, just real quick, I'll shout out. Do you guys still have your fire potions?
Nope.
No!
They had to fight
Set a tree on
trees.
fire.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm gonna armor of Agathis and run to Marion because I think I can still have time. Like if we do something, I think I can still like run to Quincy. Like maybe he'll like pass his next saving throw.
Okay.
Is there a way I can cross that archer without provoking an attack?
Is there an enemy archer on top of us? I don't think you're in range.
No, the one in front of Marion, I mean.
You cannot pass by him without provoking an attack. Well, he has a bow in his hands right now, so he won't attack you with a bow because it's not a real weapon. That's not a melee weapon.
So like if I stop beside him, can he still attack me?
On his turn, he can switch to a different weapon and attack you with it.
Right,
I
but
don't-
like for the attack of opportunity, like
No, not with the bow.
Okay. How far can I be without being attacked?
I don't understand the question.
Oh, I guess I can't dash in Armor of Agathis, so I guess I have to go here anyways.
Okay. Cool.
I just want cover. Is there any way I can get cover?
Whatever you can think of. I can't make optimal plays for you.
All right, I'm just gonna go here, go here. I'm just gonna go here.
Keith runs in circles for a while, and then it's Devo's turn.
Okay, I'll duck behind these barrels over here, and I will also try to get that goblin off of Drakvin while I'm at it. So I'm gonna fire a volley of magic missiles at the one in front of Drakvin.
One engaged with him. 2, 2, and 3. The goblin has 6 hit points and dies. Okay. Next is this archer, who's going to take a shot at Marion, which is a miss. And the archer next to Marion will draw his scimitar and attack Marion and hit him. Marion... and let's show you Marion's HP bar. There you go. Drakvin.
What's up? Can you give me an optimal play here, or you're not doing that? Okay. Well, as a readying an attack or something is a bonus action, correct?
No, it takes your action to ready the attack.
Oh, you're right. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I will move next. Hold on. If I move next to Devo, that's about 30. Our poor friend Quincy. Oh man. Okay. Well, I will be moving. I can like move 10 feet, right? That's okay.
Yep, that's fine.
I'm not breaking any rules. Okay, right. So I'm moving 13 feet here. I see 3 to the north. I see 4 to the southwest, and then 2 more over there. Then I will move, I guess, next to these barrels. I just moved 13, so this would be a 17-foot move here. The entrance to the bar. Do we see that? Is that like next to Keith, or is that in the alley near Marion?
You are familiar to where the bar entrance is. You've been there many times. It's down this way, and then over, and then up through this doorway that I've circled in red.
Okay, I can't see any of that circling, but I'm assuming it's within how many feet?
It's like 30 feet from Marion. 35
it's
feet
30
from Marion.
feet from Marion.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Okay, then I believe that have they attacked Quincy on the ground yet?
No, they have left all the bodies on the ground. They haven't attacked any of the bodies.
Gotcha, I understand. Okay, well, in that case, I will fire. I think I'm just gonna fire a fire bolt at Let's see which one of these dudes is next. That guy. Wait. Oh, I can't even see him. Okay, I guess I'll do a fire bolt at this guy right here. Can you see my ruler?
I can.
Okay. So the firebolt is 24. That is a hit for sure. Wait, is that the right spell?
D2D10, yeah.
That's that much damage? Is it? Oh, because I leveled up?
Yeah, level 5.
Holy jeez. Okay.
I'm sorry, it was this guy, right?
Yep, correct.
All right, he crumbles in a withering pile of burnt goblin flesh.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to convert my sorcery points that I have 5 of now into a level 3 spell slot.
All right, there you go. Level 3 spell slot acquired.
Okay.
The next Goblin Archer is going to move in about 30 feet and take a shot at Keith, which is a miss. Goblin Archer after that is going to... Oops, you're not the Archer. You are the Archer. You're going to move in about 30 feet. Devo, you are in cover, so you're going to shoot Drakvin instead. Drakvin, you take 8 points of damage.
I think I can counter with a shield, which I believe boosts my AC by 5 until my next turn. That's my final level 1 spell slot. Okay.
All right.
So I will cast shield here for the 5 AC boost.
This goblin's going to come up right next to Devo and give you a slash with a sword with an 11.
All right.
This archer will shoot at Drakvin, not really understanding the shield spell. 20, I think, is still going to be a miss. This hobgoblin is going to go here, here. Oh, he can't quite get to Keith, but he's going close. The archer will move 30 feet and shoot at Keith for 15. This one's going to move in and start cutting through the center.
Oh god.
This one back here will shoot at a civilian and kill a civilian. This one will come here. The inside is messy. He'll come over here with his bow. A lot of cover over here. This one will move there. Do that. You continue hacking apart civvies. For 8, killing the wine barrel carrier. I don't know why he didn't put down his wine. Terrible idea. Is that fire still going there, Devo?
Yes.
All right, this guy's moving through it. Saving throw is a 9. How much damage does it take?
Does he roll the damage every time, or is it like 1?
It's each time. 7.
Okay.
All right, so he tries to run through the flames and just dies running through the fire. And we go to the next round of initiative.
That summit.
That's a fail.
That's 2
So we're at
fails.
1 and 2.
What?
Right.
How do I erase this stuff? These horrible boxes that I've drawn. Sorry.
Use your pointer, and then select it and then delete.
Select and then delete. Oh, awesome! Thank you. Love you.
All right, Quincy. Sorry, buddy. Looks like you're not doing too well.
Oh yeah, no, probably not.
Wait, he's not dead, right? That's just 2 failed saving
Yeah,
throws?
1 and 2. But
Okay.
things are looking a little grim.
I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to get to him and heal him in the next round, though.
Yeah.
Marion.
To win 1 pro, right?
Shame we don't have a healer in our team.
God, if only there was someone that knew the divine arts. Marion will cut down this Goblin Archer in front of him. The bugbear moves and pops out over here. The archer in question is going to come over here and take a shot at Drakvin, who looks pretty healthy. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Right, and then it is Keith's turn.
So you won't let me run over to Quincy, like dash over to him and use a skill.
It looks like it would take you 47 feet of movement to get to Quincy. So you can move and dash, but all you would have left is a bonus action.
Right.
But I think you knew that when you decided to run away from Quincy last round. But I don't appreciate the implication that it's my fault that you can't get to him.
Look. I don't know how much I want to say about my character, but Keith comes off as like a really nice and supportive guy, but there's a dark side to him. There's a reason why it's 1 paladin and 3 warlock, you know, like that's not normal, okay? You don't go paladin and then warlock 2 more times after the first warlock. Like, I feel like that should tip someone off. But Caitlin, the person, doesn't want to see Quincy die or Sean die. So
Aw.
I mean, I'm going to live. I'll be okay.
really?
Quincy might not. Yeah, no, I'll be
you-
fine.
Yes, you.
I mean, there is still a chance that I'd roll above a 15 in the next
Yeah.
round.
Roll a nat
And-
20.
Or 20. Yeah.
That'd be really nice. That'd be real good.
If only I had portented a 20 today.
Hmm.
That'd be a good one.
What are you gonna do, Keithy?
I'm going to. Can I like dash? I can dash over to him and only get 1 attack of opportunity, right?
You show me the path that you would take that will avoid attacks of opportunity.
I mean, I guess I could avoid one going here and then going here, right?
Yeah, that looks like you'd only be by the Goblin Archer, who has his bow out and won't make an attack of opportunity against you at all.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that would totally get you within Quincy range next round.
But how many goblins? Only one archer would shoot me?
No, he's got a bow out, so he can't make an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So first, as a bonus action, I'm gonna hexblade the hobgoblin.
Ah.
And then I'm gonna...
I will say, as Keith runs, if Keith decides not to run towards Marion, as you're turning to run that way, I'm going to say, we need to get out of here, Keith. You get to make your choice on what to do.
I feel like it might be a little bit late at that point, right? In the context of a 6-second round.
Well,
I mean, the moment I notice Keith going left instead of right, I'm going to shout that out. There's enough time to like stop yourself and go the other way.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Devo Fizzle Snap.
Okay. Let's see. Well, Jackman, I hate to leave one behind, but I don't think she made the right choice. I'm going to...
And then 6 seconds had passed, and Devo lost his round.
I'm going to go my 25 feet this way.
Okay.
Let's see, there was a goblin in range of me.
Thank you very much. He will...
You don't remind him.
Scimitar at you for 6 damage.
Ouch, okay.
This doorway right here is the entrance to the tavern. The saloon. The one that I've circled.
And there's a hobgoblin to the right of it, huh?
Yeah, but the hobgoblin's surrounded by civilians.
Okay. I don't feel good about that, but I guess the civilians are doing their job. So I get an action. I have that. I'll give Keith as best a cover as I can, I guess. I'm going to use my final spell to fire a set of magic missiles at the one next to Keith.
I don't think you should do that. Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's 14 damage.
That goblin dies.
Sorry, Jack. I didn't notice how low your hit points were.
That's okay. Do we have any Gwyn's Portal Fortunes left, or have we expended both of those?
I have one left at 13.
Interesting. Okay. I feel pretty lucky right now.
All right, it hasn't been a full minute yet, has it?
No.
All
it
right.
hasn't been 10 minutes.
That goblin runs through the fire. Give me a damage roll there. Oh. That's 2 goblins burning in the fire.
That's value right there, okay?
Value cantrip.
Drakvin, it is your turn. That's a cantrip?
Yep.
Oh, I guess it's a concentration cantrip. That's an interesting mechanic.
I think it's only supposed to be if they end their round in the fire, not when they run through it.
Whoa. So it's my turn now, right? 6-second round? Okay.
So
I am...
it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn. So you have to move into the bonfire space to get through it.
I think I'm going to take a step back here. Am I feeling lucky as I retreat from this goblin that's going to get an attack of opportunity on me?
That was an archer.
He is an
Oh,
archer.
it's an archer.
Yeah.
So he gets no attack of opportunity.
Right. He's just got the bow.
Gotcha.
Get behind me, Drakvin!
Okay, so I step back here, and then let's break out the ruler here. Okay, how precise, how unforgiving are we going to be about measurements here?
Why don't you just you make the point and measure it in all directions? So it's better to do diameter.
I'm looking at basically dividing. Oh no, Keith. I am. Drakvin is very sadistic, but not. That's just silly. Okay, I think that my central point for my fireball will be right here, where you see where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you'll hit that goblin. You won't hit Keith. You'll hit that guy, and not. Okay, so you'll hit these
5 targets, I believe.
1, 2, 3. Yep, you'll hit these 5.
All right. Then I will fireball away.
Oof. Wow, you rolled high on those fireballs.
You know what? Even if they pass their saves, they all die.
Roast him out of here.
they incinerate, and it's worth mentioning that all of the tents in that area are now on fire as well.
Good.
It's just kind of like fire
Awesome.
everywhere. Everything's on
missed
fire.
one.
I get 6 HP back because of the curse.
Nice. Was that guy within 20 feet? I think that guy was just a little bit too far because we got 5, right?
Okay.
I don't know. Does anybody remember where my thing was?
I seem to recall that guy was at like 22 feet or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
He
the
was too
fireball
far.
was on the other side of him.
It was too far
out.
because I measured the distance between him and the guy up here, and it's more
Yeah.
than 20
Right.
or more than 40. So yeah.
All right, Drakvin. Next up is a Goblin Archer over here. Oh, you gained HP, Keith. I was wondering how your HP bar went up. From the Hexblade, right?
No, actually, I lied. I just decided to add it. It's on the Hexblade. No, I'm just messing with you, Neil.
Oh, you got me again.
Ah.
This guy will go over here and shortbow you.
Okay. Wait. So, wait. Can we like roll for something really cool? Okay, Noblins are really stupid, right? This guy saw all of his friends run through this area, just like dash through it. Can this guy just like dash through or something like that? Because he just really wants to follow his friends and just like dash by me.
But they were coming this way towards here. They weren't going the other way through the fire.
But they were going like through the statue and upwards.
Oh, no, this guy wants to go over here.
Maybe the other one doesn't see me there, so he doesn't think, and he just like decides to like go through, like the one below him.
Maybe. We'll see. It's not quite his
Okay,
turn
we'll
yet.
see. Yeah, we'll see.
This guy takes a shot at you and misses. The next one, let's see how dumb the Coblins are. 6 is unfortunately not dumb enough. It will come over here.
Okay, what if we roll for depression though? Maybe he's feeling drawn to the flames because so many friends have died. I don't think MAOI inhibitors have been released yet on the Ruin Isle.
Unfortunately, no. He's actually feeling really good. Today's his birthday. He just hit 14 years old, and he's killing humans. So, like, what could possibly be better?
Yeah,
Tetracycline.
that's like peak Goblin life right there.
They're like 35-year lifespan, so boom. Oh, another miss on the Keithy. This one will come over here and shoot at Keith, which is a 14, which is a miss. This one will shoot a civilian, which will hit and kill. This one, there's 3 of you right there. So this one is going to come this way. Running past Keith to do so, though.
Oh my god! All right, I get an attack of opportunity, and I can cast a spell instead of attacking. So I cast Lay on Hands on Quincy.
Wow.
Oh, that is an interesting. But you have to cast the spell at the target because it's an attack of opportunity at the target.
Are you sure?
Oh.
I am like 98% sure.
Let's find out what it says. I'm in
Is
the
this
combat
for
section right now.
Warcaster?
Reactions.
That's very clever. That's so clever, I almost want to give it to you just because how good of an idea that is. But I
I
certainly
like it.
don't want to set that precedent.
I can't find.
Yeah, I think Warcaster is only on the target. I think.
Yeah, you can use your reaction to cast a spell at the creature rather than making an opportunity attack. Oh.
Oh no, I cast Lay on Hands on the Noblin.
Wait. But here's an idea. Does it go in the direction? So if Keith times it right, does he cast the spell in the direction of the goblin? Because it's running by him, he accidentally trips and stumbles over and lays on hands Quincy by accident.
He'd have to fail a dex check, otherwise he'd heal the goblin. And use his Lay on Hands.
Don't.
What if he fails a dex throw and then we roll the direction that he falls, and then we roll the clock number?
You rolled it.
Don't do it.
You roll. All right. Well, you rolled it, so let's keep it. Sure. You fall over. You are prone on your face next to Quincy after desperately trying to heal the goblin. It didn't work. You healed Quincy, and I think on that note, we need to take a break because we're well over our break point. We're gonna see you guys in a few minutes on the other side of Heroes Graveyard.
Paladin, it makes sense. I'm playing to my character.
See you guys soon. So to chat, I never actually thought she would take that chance and take that risk. I can't believe she actually did that. But I'm a man of my word. So if I tell a player they can do something ridiculous and it'll work, and then they do it, I gotta stick by what I said. I never really thought she would take the risk. It was. Who would do that risk? That was dumb. But she did it. So more props to her. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Heroes Graveyard. A little bit of salt on my part, but it's okay. Where are we? Let's change up the music. Let's do some Clash of Kings, courtesy of Tabletop Audio.
Oh, no, nothing.
Oh, yeah. So, Goblin over here. Oh, this is the one that just ran past Keith, who Keith dived to touch and didn't. That Bugbear moves to there. The Hobgoblin over here goes up to the other woodcutter, hits him, kills him, and we start the next round.
All right. So Quincy kind of opens his eyes, and with it being like a 1 HP lay on hands, I think he kind of sees it less as being healed by Keith and more like being jolted awake.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, he just kind of got shaken awake. And he says, he kind of looks around, sees the carnage around, says, "Keith, come, we must away." And Quincy's gonna get up from being prone, right? And as like a bonus action in the process, can I help Keith to his feet?
No.
Like I'm getting up myself. Okay,
Keith has to spend half his movement standing.
That's what I was wondering. Like, can I help him up since I'm right next to him in the process?
Okay, if you want to spend the other half of your movement, you can get Keith to his feet.
I was hoping a bonus. I can't do that then. I want to.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, sorry.
You know how I'm getting me up.
While this is all going on, Drakfin is watching very amusedly as all of the heroic principles of these people fall away at the risk of mortality.
Nah, it's all good. I'll help Keith to his feet because he's got more HP anyway, so he's more likely to get out than Quincy is. Plus, if I drop again, he can lay on hands again. So then Quincy's going to use his action to dash and move another. Oh, and I have to actually measure it out. 30 feet, which is right over here, and get behind these tents. By this table.
All right, Marion is next. Marion will move this way towards the hobgoblin and hurl a dagger at the hobgoblin, which is a miss. Our new friends are coming on in from the north.
Ooh.
Yep. Not quite enough to get to you.
Oh boy.
And you're coming in from the south. You come up to here. And Keith's turn.
That's just out of range.
I know. Movements were not quite good enough.
Well, I don't know. If you zoom in, I'm looking at the pixels here.
You know what? You're right. His cape is touching
Yeah,
it.
I see that cape, yeah. And if he
Yeah.
grabs the cape,
So I mean, he could make a called shot on the cape, but I don't know if that would do any damage in the end.
well, it might make you lose your balance depending on the weight of the cape. So you'd lose 15 to 35 move, maybe.
It's like,
That's a-
geez, I'm already a little shaky too, you know?
I mean, even if you do lose a little bit of your movement, you did get a bunch of it back from being helped up, so it would just come out as a wash at that point.
I'm gonna dash towards.
Just as a thing, you might want to consider staying closer to Quincy, because then if he drops again, you can lay on hands him before moving again.
No, Keith is done with you, Quincy.
All right.
Keith has moved
All right.
on.
That's
I
fine.
just think they'll catch up to me.
The bugbear takes a swipe at you as you run away because, Drakfin's right. There were pixels touching.
No, I'm just kidding. I was kidding. No,
It's a miss, but he
here.
takes the swipe anyway.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez, all these buds helping their fellow buds. Oh, so happy I'm risking my life for them, eh?
Devo.
I have to like scroll.
dude.
Is that 60 feet away?
It's a good question.
can go
Yes,
before.
you're a little bit more. You're like 63, but it's close enough.
Okay.
Can you feed a conscious person a healing potion?
You can give it to them and they can use it on their turn as an action.
But you can't use your action to give them the potion.
No, that's really weird.
Okay.
It's a pretty judgmental adjective.
I'm okay with that.
Well, seeing Quincy just rise up and almost be at safety tugs at Devo's heartstrings. He wants to go up there and save him. He hesitates for a moment, but upon seeing all the goblins back there, he is going to go into the inn.
Okay.
I'm like cussing under my breath, by the way. Like my accent's not there while I'm cussing.
You should be able to see the inn now and position yourself as you please within it.
Great.
Okay. Who are you? You are Hobgoblin over here. Who's gonna come there? Oh, not enough movement. And there. The stronger hobgoblins have finally broken through the remainder of the guards in the north. Not that you guys actually know this, but that's what's going on. And they're coming here. Drakfin, it is your turn.
Devo is like right at the entrance of this bar, I'm assuming.
He's already inside.
He's okay, but like directly to the north, like 10 feet past Keith, or not even is getting inside, right?
No, the circle is where the entrance is. There's actually only one way that you can physically move into the bar, I think.
I understand. Okay, so to clarify on the movement, can I shoot at somebody then move 60? Or does it have to be move 30, shoot, move 30?
Nope, you can do your movement however you want. There are
Okay,
no
gotcha.
limits.
Quincy. Oh.
For me, I dashed in since I can only move
It's
25.
for me. It's going to come down to if I get shot by either of those archers or any of those archers.
Yep. Good. You know what? You know, Drakfin looking at Quincy and how hard he's trying, all Drakfin can think is, man, good luck. You're such an idiot. I'm going to fire a firebolt to the hobgoblin at the east that I would be concerned about.
All right.
21, I believe that is a hit.
Most definitely.
7, okay. It's kind of a hit, yeah.
If I've traveled with you enough, what's your AC?
Me?
Or Keith.
Oh.
18.
Or sorry, not Keith. Quincy.
16.
Okay.
Okay, so he took damage, and then I will step, well, I believe it is 30 feet here. And then I am stepping, okay, the circle is the entrance.
Yes, that should be the only way you can physically move your token into the bar anyway.
Okay, so then that's 5 or 6 more feet here. And then are we like, can somebody shoot through the windows or something like that? If I stand near the window here, can I get attacked through this window?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if they're at a spot where they can see through the window, if they're at the right angle, totally.
No, okay. In that case, do I have the movement to make it? Okay, so I think if I'm behind this bar here, this should count as cover, correct?
Totally. Oh, Gloria's behind that bar. She's just on the GM layer because I didn't want to show her off earlier.
Okay, well, she better not be in front of me because I'm hopping right over this counter, and if she's here, I'm topple right over her.
She can be slightly to the side. There you go.
Good. Okay, yeah, get out of my way. Okay, and then can I am I able to go prone or no?
You can drop prone. Yes.
Yep. Okay, and I drop prone right here. Whew.
Hey, Gloria. There's a secret exit here, right? Somewhere.
She gives you a nod. There's a basement. It's a dead end though.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Is Gloria the high level mage? No.
Is this the tavern that we rebuilt?
Yes, you can see that it's still badly burned. It doesn't show on the map that it's badly burned, but it is still badly burned. But the bar that you have returned is in place and mostly sanded down and looking kind of good. It still needs to be stained and properly treated and everything, but it's looking good.
Okay, I want to ask a question, but if you forgot about it, I don't want to bring it up. Do you know what I'm going to ask?
There are many things that you could be asking right about now.
Is that anti-magic charm active yet, or has she not had a chance to set it up?
The anti-magic charm is not anywhere that you can see right now.
Okay, I didn't want to ask that question. All right, sorry, go ahead. I'm done.
The Goblin Archer will come to here. Does it go after Keith, the healer of the group, or does it go after the really almost dead guy right next to him? Oh, that is a tough shot. Let's go after the healer of the group, because the healer's the real problem here. Quincy's just a dead man walking. That's 8 damage on Keith.
Is that with melee?
Missile.
Range.
Okay. I lose 8 temporary hit points then.
How did you have 8 temporary HP?
Armor of Agathis.
When did you cast that? Oh, when you ran away from... When you moved away from Quincy. That first time. That's okay. Another shot at you, Keith, for 5 points of damage. And then this little hobgoblin friend is gonna get stuck in this corridor. This goblin archer is gonna come right up to Quincy and take a shot at him. 12 is a miss. Next time, that's fine. There's a lot of goblins.
Yeah.
Come here. You're gonna come here. You're gonna shoot Marion. We don't like. Ooh, that's no good. The bugbear is gonna pop out of the alleyway right next to Keith and try and Morning Star him with a 22 to hit. Keith, you take 10 piercing damage. Should be bludgeoning damage. You take 10 bludgeoning damage from the Morning Star. This goblin will go and take a shot. Keith's your AC is 18?
Yep.
You take 6 more points of damage.
Oof.
Hobgoblin cruises here. And this one will finally... Ooh, Librarian might survive. Librarian survives with 4 hit points.
What, is this another librarian, or?
Apparently there are many librarians in this town.
Okay.
All right, Quincy's gonna be using his dash here. So we're gonna get right up to here for starters, and I'm gonna use that to get more context as to what I'm looking at. So that's the first 30 feet right there, right up to
Go for
here. So we see an alley there, and the bars right over there.
There's like a lot of drawings and shit on this. Can you point out where the door is? Like I've got all these overlay stuff kind of blocking my
The
view.
red circles are where the tavern is.
Is that the entrance basically, like the door?
This is the doorway right here.
All right, so hugging this wall then, because I think that puts me just out of range of this guy's like threat.
Yeah, you can skirt past it.
Yeah, I'm gonna skirt past him and go into the tavern
You have the movement?
up here. I use 30 feet to do that, so I should be able to get in there. I'm gonna get in the tavern. And
That was a window you just walked through.
Where's the door? I can't. I can't tell.
You're
what I'm
looking at the doorway. This is.
Oh, that's the doorway.
Do you see these? Yeah, these doors right here.
All right, I'll squeeze into the doorway, and that's probably as far as I can get right there.
Oh wow, Quincy, you made it through.
Okay.
You just can't keep me down.
Quick, what's the plan?
Shut the door.
Oh wait, that's about 20 feet. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right here and look out the window.
Marion goes up to the hobgoblin, makes 2 attacks with his daggers. 1 is a miss, 1 is a hit. He will do 7 points of damage to the hobgoblin, which will drop it. And then Marion will dash inside the tavern. And promptly close the first door of the tavern. So this one is closed.
Wait, Keith's still out there.
Wait, is it a double door or?
It's a double door, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the other one. It's still open. Bugbear goes. Too much crap, too many people. Come on over this way. Bugbear goes. Keith goes.
Run.
The opportunity to attack might kill me.
Not if you're feeling very lucky,
Yeah.
or if it's your destiny to make it inside. Maybe there's a.
I think we still have that portent too.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
that
I'm talking about
portal.
going.
I believe that you will make it inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
Keith, quick, come in.
Keith, hurry before we shut the door.
You can hear Marion calling, Keith, hurry!
I'm gonna heal myself for 4 and then run in.
Okay.
Well, is Lay on Hands a skill or is it like?
It's an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't take up one of my skill
Spell.
slots.
No spell slots.
If I cast like darkness, can they still see me? Like, would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
They can only take attacks of opportunity against things they can see, and in darkness they can't see you.
Ooh. Does spellcasting melee provoke an attack of opportunity in this?
No.
Okay.
So I could also like I don't have Agathis again.
I'm pretty sure we can portent out like an opportunity attack, and you'd be safe anyways.
We can what?
We have one of the portents from the Gwyn's portal thing still, and I think it's a 13.
Oh. All right. I'll armor of Agathis and run in.
You cast Armor of Agathist on yourself?
Does that provoke something?
No, but the movement afterwards will.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attack of opportunity, by the way, 13.
All right. 13 plus 4 is 17, which is just shy of Keith's AC of 18.
And does Keith shut the door on the way in?
I don't know. There's still 3 civilians outside, Keith.
Is Diva out there? No. Okay. Wait, Diva's inside, right?
Yeah.
I'm inside.
Okay. Oh, jeez, you guys better come in quick. The door is closing. And then I close the door.
By the
There's
way,
3 civilians outside, though, Keith.
3 levels in Warlock. It's okay.
You're gonna shut the door on the civilians?
I make it sound like I don't want to, and I shut the
What was
door.
the alignment for your character again? Was this lawful good?
Guys, I have 3 warlock. Like,
All right, man. Those 3 civilians have been running from monsters this entire time.
Should have been a little bit
Only-
quicker.
I mean, we
Only-
made it in this fast.
Yeah, we've been fighting for like, what's their excuse? We were fighting for like the first 10 rounds.
You guys are trained warriors. They're terrified civilians who have no idea what's going on or really what to do in this situation.
If
Right,
I'm
so
invited
they
back to
suck.
the show, I will play a paladin, okay? I will show these people how to be heroic. Oh my goodness. I will be saving civilians, saving teammates, being selfless. This is insane. I feel like I'm surrounded by a bunch of Drakvins right now.
All right, Devo, it's your turn. The door is shut.
All right, well, I'm gonna start upturning this table next to me and then trying to barricade the door with it.
Yeah, speaking of this window, does it have a thing that you can close?
They have shutters, but the shutters are kind of crap. Like,
I mean, I'm gonna do it anyways to make sure that no missiles are gonna get through. Like, they can break it open if they want, but we're gonna have a little bit of a temporary protection from that.
all right. So, Devo, you table this window.
No, table the door.
Oh, the door, of course. All right. There is now a door sitting against the.
Is this
table sitting against the
door blockable?
There is a key lock for it, but not a bar on it.
Okay,
makes sense.
well, I put the table here. I imagine that doesn't block the key. It doesn't really matter, though.
It'll slow them down for sure, Z's. They'll have to make an athletics check to break it down. It'll take an action to open the door instead of a free fee.
Marion, you seem like a person who
Resourceful.
knows things. How do we get out of something like this?
He just gives you a look and shakes his head slowly.
The secret passage?
He looks to Gloria.
You would flee now? At the moment where we could be most triumphant, Devo?
I would.
Yes!
If we walk out of this victorious, the bards will be writing tales about us for generations to come.
I thought you died out there, Keith. Or, Quincy.
Oh no, I have far too much honor to die there.
All right. Well, this hobgoblin will come over here. Just close enough to longsword a civilian, and you can hear the young maiden girl who was, engaged and on her way to her wedding earlier today die with a horrible gurgling scream because you guys barricaded the doors before she could get in. Drakvin, it's your turn. You're prone.
What am I supposed to do?
I mean, you could firebolt one of the civilians, just, take away the pleasure from the bugbears.
This is quite the situation we've gotten ourselves in, huh? Looks like the only thing the bards will be singing is our eulogy.
Don't be so glum.
I can see a hobgoblin. Like, can you see from my character? Hold on, let me.
Yeah, I can see from your character.
Yeah. If I fireball him, am I gonna blow up the window? It doesn't matter anyway, right?
The fireball will explode with fairly.
Or I'm sorry, not fireball. I meant firebolt. My bad.
Oh, well, you can see the hobgoblin's text, but you can't see the hobgoblin himself.
Oh, okay. I
A
understand.
fireball would go back there and blow up and down the hallway with a little blowback into the tavern. But if you throw a fireball into a space that doesn't fit a 20-foot radius sphere, it will extend and push longer. So a fireball
yeah,
in a
well,
hallway
only-
will.
Okay. I
Really
only have
big.
fireball stuff, no fireball stuff.
Okay.
How much does the healing potion do? Is it like one? It's like 1d50, right?
2d4 plus 2? Is that
Yes.
right?
84 plus 2.
Okay, roll. I'm gonna be consuming the healing potion I have then. So roll 2d4 plus. Did I do that correctly?
You did, unfortunately.
Those numbers
Yeah.
are really low though. But okay.
Keith, Quincy, do you two have healing?
I have one.
I guess this is where we make our last stand.
All right.
According to my character sheet, I have 11, but I'm pretty sure I just miswrote the 1.
I think that is an accurate statement.
Yeah. Although, Neil, you did say if it's on the character sheet, you say, if we don't have it on the character sheet, we don't have it. So by that same logic, if we do have it on the character sheet, we do have it?
In that sense, you could lie and say there are things on your sheet, but you would have to be comfortable with that lie later in your life.
Well,
I mean,
just
you
drank
did
one of
throw
my
like
15 healing potion.
triple the deadly encounter rating for this combat, so I'm not sure I'd feel too bad, but I'll.
Hey man, you guys, generally speaking, failed to finish up a quest or even report back the situation
Whoa.
and left a giant
Whoa.
horde of
I did
monsters sitting
nothing.
outside.
I did nothing.
Yeah,
And sometimes in life, you can do nothing and still get screwed over by the actions of others.
but we kept like every single week we've had someone missing, and I think we want everyone to be here to finish it.
Man, that's really frustrating then, isn't it?
I
Trying to
thought I was here to play Lord of the Rings, not Game of Thrones. What is this?
Oh, my friends. Welcome.
How do we call for Gondor here? Is that a cantrip?
You don't want to call for Gondor. Gondor's weak. They got a bunch of stupid people that don't want to do anything. This hobgoblin will pop over here and take a shot with his longbow at Gloria through the window.
The window's shut.
That window is shut?
Oh no, the window I'm at is shut. Never mind.
Yeah, he's up here.
I thought you were talking about the one right outside.
No. This guy up here. Yeah.
Okay.
He misses Gloria, who has 11 AC.
Quick, get everyone to the basement, I say as I see a shot go.
This goblin goes here.
Are we supposed to know where the basement is in here? Where the
there a
shutter?
basement?
Gloria knows where it is. She will help you get
Yeah,
in.
she better start talking.
When her turn comes up. This guy
Jackfin,
will-
is there anything at the east window over there?
I don't see anything. It's all clear here for now.
How about we hack this down and get out?
Probably a better idea than dying like a rat.
This one will pop right over here and look on in and take a shot. 6 is a miss on Devo.
Oof.
This bugbear will come over here and start kicking down the door. That is going to be an athletics check. A 21 is enough to burst the table backwards and blow open the doors.
Who's gonna be our Hodor?
That's definitely not going to be Gloria or Marion.
Might be Marion.
Marion,
Yeah.
why did you call us in here? What's the
Marion.
battle plan?
I'm not dying in here alone.
What kind of movement going through a window? How does this impair our movement? Is this like
It will be some sort of check, and if you pass the check, it's no extra movement. If you fail the check, it'll take like, I don't know.
Probably like getting up from prone, so 15 feet.
Yeah, an extra
Yeah.
15 feet of movement, something like that.
sounds good? Okay.
Goblin goes here. Hobgoblin. They're all getting cramped over here. He's going to go somewhere else. You know what? They don't need 50 goblins to storm this thing. There are other civilians in the town. He's taken off. And let's sort. Next round, Quincy.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drink a healing potion that I have in my bag for 6 HP.
Woo!
It's
Nice.
just about average. So, all right. So I'm at 7 now, and then I'm going to move back toward the bar. I guess. Let me. Why is my health bar not showing up? It's not. There we go. It's up. 7 HP. And then I'm gonna move back toward the bar, probably like back here.
Mhm.
Maybe. Wait, how much movement do I? Oh, I have to remeasure this really fast. So I could go all the way up against that wall. I could stop.
When you
if I go
drag
here,
your
I'd have
token,
5 more feet.
when you drag your token, you can hit spacebar and it'll mark it for you, and then you
Oh,
can
really?
use spacebar again to set rally points.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's cool. Okay.
Sorry, Devo, I moved you.
All right, so that's 25 feet, and then I'll move back over here with the remaining 5, and I'll get ready to shoot at this this guy at the doorway right here. I'm pinging him. That guy.
Okay. Marion is going to disengage from the hobgoblin as a bonus action. Actually, he will stab the hobgoblin or the bugbear twice. Natural 20 and a 3 and 2 hits. One
I hate to
crit.
ask you to do this, Marion, but we need that door closed, so you gotta stay up there.
Fuck you!
We're all gonna die if you don't stay there.
16. He does 16 to the bugbear. And disengages his bonus action because he's a rogue and hops behind the bar.
What's the point, Marion? They're just all gonna come in here.
I'm not
Who's got
dying
fire
for
breathing
you!
potions left? We ruled this, so these are like AoE attacks, right?
But you don't have any fire breathing potions left.
Do we? How many people use theirs? I know I use mine. Quincy, do you have it still or no?
I'd never had one.
You never had one. Devo, do you have one?
I have one.
Devo has one. And then Keith, did you use yours against a tree or not? I don't remember Keith.
I got one.
I don't think Keith
Okay,
got
never mind.
one.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
so Devo is the only one with a fire breathing potion. Oh, okay, interesting.
45.
Actually, I always started with the healing potion. I never took a starter.
If it's
I
not,
know,
you don't have a healing potion, Caitlin. There's no retconning. Like 6 sessions in, by the way, there's been a healing potion on my character sheet the whole time. That's a
I
bridge
never-
too far.
There's starter packs with healing potions, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't.
I have a
think so.
healer kit. I have no idea what's in it, but I have that thing. I think I have bandages if somebody
Yeah, I
sprains
don't-
an ankle.
All right, Keith, it's your turn.
Oh my god.
Do we have another roll from Gwen's portal?
That was the last one.
Nope.
It's quite the
And I
conundrum.
can disengage as an action.
Yes.
All right. I look up, and I'm still mumbling to myself. I'm really just like swearing like a sailor, but my accent's dropped. And then I say, "Jesus fucking Christ, I'm not dying like this." And I try and run out the window.
You run out the window?
Yeah.
So you don't disengage from the bugbear then? That's the only way you've got enough movement to run out the window and run over there. That bugbear will get an attack of
It'd be
opportunity.
one attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
It'd have to roll like a 14 to hit you, so you got good odds.
Yeah.
All right, the bugbear takes a swing and misses. And Keith, you don't actually get that far, buddy, but thanks for trying.
I can't tell where it was.
Devo, it is your turn.
It was 30 to beside the
Oh,
window. So can I get-
also, Keith, I need you to make me a dex check to hop through that, or an acrobatics or athletics check to hop through the window seamlessly, because it's a narrow space.
Yeah, but if it was 30 to the window, so
But you can't just like, it's not linear movement, right? Because
Yeah.
this is a bar and there's people in the way.
What's the DC for it, Neil? DC 10 or something? Is it like
yeah,
a...
DC 10's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd have to like here and then out the window for 36, and then you could do another 14.
you mean 26?
That was 36 to get out the window.
24?
And then 36 and 14 should be 60?
Nope.
No, I'm off by 10. Yep. Okay. So Keith continues to flee. Wonderful.
Marion, you need to be in the way so I can cast my powerful magic. I say as
Go to
I
hell, little man!
It's a good place for a flame potion, Devo. Okay. Or fire breathing.
Deebs, it's your turn. Did you disengage?
Yeah, disengage, and then I'm gonna make myself real small. I'm a gnome, so
Alright.
I should be the least valuable target, I think.
Gloria pops up and starts moving these barrels that she is now standing on, like tossing them to the side as her action, and flips open a hatch down there and drops down the hatch with the rest of her movement. Where the hell's this hobgoblin? Oh, he's the lagger. He's way
6 second
back
rounds.
here. Dude,
Alright,
we're
you
using
missed
6
his
seconds
turn?
rounds. You guys are so dead.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
All right, so you go here, you go here, and you're gonna take a shot at Quincy there. But Quincy's got cover from the bar.
Sorry. Who's shooting?
The hobgoblin is shooting through the door.
Ah, I see.
Is there a way I can still see inside the bar?
So I've got cover between the bar and the bugbear in the way.
Right. So I'm gonna say you have like 3/4 cover, which is what?
Sure.
+5 AC, I think. So what's
Yeah, let's go with that. 21 would be my AC in that case. I think that's in the DMG for the cover values. I might be wrong.
21's your AC because he rolled a 21.
If it's +5 to AC, then yes. If it's better, then it's higher.
I didn't realize your
So I
AC was
guess-
only 16. Oh no.
Yep, that's one of the downsides of not being geared for melee.
Let's see. Cover. Very hard cover. Here we go. 3/4 cover is a +5 to AC and Dex saving throws. So the Hobgoblin pings Quincy for 6 points of damage.
I am still standing.
Nice healing potion.
We don't. If you're prone behind the bar, that's not more than half. Or
No, prone isn't. You cannot be hit, but he's not prone. He was standing
not
behind the
prone.
bar, getting ready to
Oh.
shoot people. Drakvin, it's your turn.
She opened a thing.
There's a hatch in this back corner over here.
When she opened this hatch, does this glancing at it, can I glimpse if this is something that can be locked from the other end, or does
It's
it look like?
it's a trapdoor that swings upward into the bar.
Okay, but
But
is there?
you'd be able to see a lock on that side.
Yeah, I should be able to see like a
Oh, I
lock.
see what you're saying.
Lockable from inside.
No,
yeah.
there's no lock. It's just a hatch. It's,
Gotcha.
It's hatch in a bar, you know, for
It's
holding.
pointless. It'll just be our tombstone.
Yeah, there are no good options here.
Nope.
To go out the window,
Into the
is,
city, overrun with goblins and hobgoblins and bugbears. Oh my!
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
with-
Keith is gonna make it, man. I think you
with
better
even-
drop down that hatch.
yeah, with even more coming through. Okay, and then I'm sorry, one final question. I do have a healer's kit. When it says stabilize somebody, what does that mean? Brings them to 0 HP and not making death throws, or does
Yeah,
that?
they take 1d4 hours to wake back up, but they're not going to die. Like they're not going to bleed out.
Gotcha. I understand. And then if I want to go down into this hatch, is this going to expend an action, or?
No, it's just movement. It's just a staircase.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I expend then? It looks like I'll use about 16, 17 feet of movement to get like right on top of the hatch area, like right before going in.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to peek down inside to look at it before I go in? I'm not like jumping into like.
Absolutely. It looks, as you peek down, it looks like it is a basement that's roughly the size of the bar, directly below the bar. And it's just a floor below. It's a basement below.
I think it's our best shot. Like we can get there and block off the entrance, and then they can only come in one at a time.
If you guys actually make it inside,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it inside.
There's a chance that we won't.
There's always a
Okay.
chance.
My 6 seconds expired yet. I am going to are any of these bugbears weakened? I see. It looks like the one like right at the front of the door is weakened. I can barely see an
No,
HP.
yes, he's weakened. He's quite weak.
Okay.
The other two inside haven't taken any damage yet.
Then I will go ahead and expend a cantrip, which should take nothing, which is a fire bolt. And I'm shooting at the weakened guy, and it doesn't even matter. Whoop. I just kind of like toss that one out, and then I hop into the hatch, I guess.
All right, I will just remove. That's not you. I'll just delete you. I'll bring you to the next page on your next turn, and you can position yourself pretty much wherever you need to be there.
good.
This goblin is gonna go over here. This bugbear is over here. And he's really big, so he's got a higher DC, but he will still make it through this window, even though he's so big, and come on up towards you guys. This Goblin Archer will go here and here and take a shot. 15 does not hit Quincy.
Nope.
The Hobgoblin over here will take a shot. 13 will not hit Marion. This Goblin will come over here and take a shot. 19 will hit Marion, though.
Ooh.
His HP is starting to fall. Next Bugbear comes here. Here. This one's gonna come here and here and here.
Oh boy.
This Goblin Archer is gonna come up, and let's take a look over here. And see Keith, chases Keith as Keith begins to run, and takes a shot at his back. 18 to hit Keith for 8 points of damage.
You've got the armor of Agathis, though, right?
How much does
What was
that
that for?
absorb?
8 of 10.
Ooh, all right, so you're still standing. You're not quite dead yet, Keithy. And the next bugbear.
I don't want to like bring this up later, but I don't see anything where I'm
You
at. I
should
don't know
see
if I was
nothing
supposed to.
right now. That's perfect.
Okay, even though I'm a half drow and I think I have night vision, I can't see
I've
anything.
deleted your character from the map. You have no character to show you vision.
Okay, gotcha.
You're good.
Someone
The
bring it up.
bugbear will take a swing at Marion.
I would argue that Marion should probably have half cover on account
Marion
of the table.
does have cover,
Yeah.
but I think that's still going to hit Marion for 9 points of damage. And this archer... Oh, he can go here and not quite get close enough to have enough movement to shoot at Keith. This guy. The hell is this hobgoblin? Oh, he's way over here. What are you doing over here, buddy? But that's very convenient because now you can chase after Keith.
Where was it?
He's further to your west. He's all the way down
Are
there.
you sure saw me go there? Because I jumped out of the window.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was no one. I looked all the way down there, and I didn't see
No, but
any-
he's heading up down this way, and he like passes an alleyway and looks to the side and is like, oh look, there's a person. Oh, that's an easy shot. And we'll longbow with a 14 as a miss. Next round initiative, Quincy.
All right, I'm gonna disengage and run into the hatch with Drakvin.
You drop down the hatch. Marion disengages as a bonus action. Actually, makes us 2 stabs first. Hit and hit. And that guy, he actually has, what's that thiefy, backstabby ability called? Sneak attack, because there's an ally adjacent to it, and just kills this bugbear and then drops down the hatch.
Can you take me with you? I'm really light.
Could we have expended some movement to knock him down? I don't know if that.
I mean, I could have theoretically picked him up as I went in because I think I have enough carry capacity to carry him.
He could be your object interaction.
Yeah, because I'm allowed to pick things up, I assume, as like a free thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I can pick up Devo and carry him down
Well,
with me.
it's a little late.
It's your call, man.
9's a miss. The other bugbear is going to... Oh, that's 32. He can't actually hit you. He is just enough to get in range. And Keith, it's your turn. You're still alive. Oh my god.
If I run off, like, I can't see anything else off the map. Can I escape if I run off the map?
There is more town. You're in the center of the town, and the town goes for, many, like a few thousand feet in all directions.
Can I, like, so can I see what's over there?
I mean, I don't have that mapped out.
So
I think Keith might actually escape on account of the DM not having prepared for that.
Alright.
That's
Yeah.
You're going to be
guess-
alone running through a city filled with hostile monsters. It's not impossible, but you're
Yes,
also
I'm
at like 1 HP, right?
No, I'm at 3.
Okay. All right, well, never mind then.
I mean, I didn't see any coming from this path, though.
That's actually, you didn't see any coming from that path.
But, like, ever. Like, they only came from directly from the sides. They never, like, went up and went over. They only ever came, like, north, east, south, west.
Would you have been able to see them if they had come through this path, considering that you can't see through buildings?
Yeah, that's right. But I was looking out the windows.
Okay, well, do what you want to do, Keith. Your life is in your own hands right now.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna dash for 60 feet, but I don't know where
Okay.
I'm going.
You're running away through the city, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Deep-
is there any kind of, like, roleplay bonus that I can get with like, my god watching over me?
Which god?
Not the paladin one.
No, like the Raven Queen one. Like, she'd probably be like. She'd
Might be
probably
in
interested in how I just like abandon all of these people.
Do you think the Raven Queen likes weaklings who run away from combat?
Well, that decision did send more dead people to the Raven Queen.
I closed the doors on the civilians, and then I ditched my party members who might die in a hit.
But you did go back to save Quincy.
So that's Caitlyn. That was self-preservation too.
I mean,
Schizophrenic too.
That was also still part of my disguise too, so that they wouldn't think of anything.
all right, do what you got to do. You're gonna flee through the city streets.
Yeah.
All right, Devo, it's your turn.
This is why wizards are superior than sorcerers. I cast invisibility,
Boom, you are gone. No one can see you.
and then I'm going to go out this window over here.
Oh.
You guys are splitting the party. Do you know how hard this is to manage from a DM's point of view?
Man,
I'm
sure.
concerned
a bonfire right at the bottom.
Death trap.
A bonfire right at the bottom of this basement cellar would have been real cool. Anybody coming down would have been stuck in that fire. They would have had to end their turn in it. They would have had to fight in it. Man, could have roasted
Yeah, I'm
up.
pretty sure they would have survived. I'm getting out of here.
All right, so you are invisible, Devo. That is basically like a get out of jail free card in this situation. How long does your invisibility last?
1 hour.
You're fine. We're gonna switch the party over
Wow.
to another map. Except
Well-
we don't have Keith, and we don't have Devo.
It's been nice knowing you, Drakvin. Let's go out in style. Let's go out honorably.
What a miserable man to die next to.
Oh, come now. Marion's not that bad.
Couldn't think of more inappropriate company for my demise.
Please, you are being very rude to this man.
Where is hold on. Oh, okay. Before anything starts, where is the entrance to this?
The stairway right here.
Okay, right here. Okay, so we would definitely be like crowded right here. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
want this roll initiative. 30 goblins are surrounding us. We are literally right at the bottom of this thing. If anybody comes through, they're getting a sword far enough up their ass that if Devo's still standing up there, it's gonna poke him. Okay.
That is very descriptive, and I
Quincy,
appreciate
get
it.
your character over here. Or
What?
Marion. Or Marion. Marion can
I'm-
get up here and Quincy
Yeah,
can
I'm much better off shooting things.
Yeah.
I'm much more powerful that way.
Marion is also standing right at the bottom, or else I'm using my first turn to firebolt him, and he is aware of that. Okay, because we are in self-preservation mode right now.
God.
All right, let me bring some monsters over here.
Actually, wait, how healthy is Marion?
Marion.
Did
He's above half.
Oh, his HP didn't transfer. Hold on, let me bring him over here.
He took 7 damage from full, I believe.
Oh, I deleted. He's at 23 HP ish.
Yeah. He can hold. He can hold the.
super healthy. In that case, yeah, I'm back here then. That's fine. Marion, you can hold the bottom
No,
of
no,
the...
I would actually say you should be adjacent to him though, because if you're there, then he gets advantage on attack rolls.
Oh, because he's a rogue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then, okay, yeah.
Come on, Marion.
Yeah, Marion, come on.
Do it, buddy. You can do it. There we go. So Marion, really only one of you can stand on that stairway at a time. So you can both stand at the base of the stairway to get that
Definitely
advantage,
not.
or one person can crowd the front of the stairway.
Wait, okay.
So wait,
They
can't come in through like here, can they? That's
Yeah,
no,
that's what it looks like to
Yeah,
me.
the stairs go down this way, so
okay.
There's
So
like a
basically, the
solid
only way they
wall
can
here.
get down from the stairs is to go here into this square, right?
yes.
Okay. So if they stand there, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're blocking the entrance still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And that column there blocks the view of the rest of the room, more or less, so...
Oh, okay, gotcha. For Marion to get his bonus to his attack, do I need to be within 5 feet of him or 5 feet of a monster?
5 feet of the monster.
I understand. Okay.
Which you should, if they're on that stair, you should still get it.
Yes.
Yeah, get attack maybe. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Gloria, what are you doing over there? We don't have another extra bow or anything? Quincy doesn't have an extra arrow, a javelin she can hurl, or?
No, no one. Actually, I might have a backup bow. Let me check. Quincy checks his backpack. No. Do you have some cocktails that you could light and throw, Gloria?
We got alcohol down here. I can control flames. Surely there is some sort of concoction that we can create.
Gloria has a few tricks up her sleeve that she will employ now that she has access to her said tricks.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to clear initiative.
Okay.
And in a weird sort of way, we're just going to do the basement. And when we're done with the basement, we're going to go see what happens to Keith and Devo. So Keith and Devo, you can take a breather for a little while because this is how it's going to go. So let's re-roll initiative down here.
Okay. 17, is that right? Nope, it failed again, so that's actually higher. It's 26.18.
Good God. All right.
Ugh. Are they going to have to expend any type of action or make any type of check to open the hatch above us, or is it just to
The
throw it
hatch
open?
is still open.
Okay. Are we able, now that we're down here, are we able to like ready an attack or anything, or
On your initiative, you may.
on your initiative? Oh, so once our turn comes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Quincy, you are first.
I'm gonna ready an attack for the first thing that comes down the stairs that I can see.
All right, well, a bugbear pops up.
For an 18 to hit,
That's a hit.
D8 plus 14, he takes 18 damage.
Oh my God, he almost dies.
Good.
But the bugbear is going to throw... Oh, Marion didn't roll initiative. Hold on. Marion gets...
He might go first.
No, he only gets a 13 for initiative. Poor Mary.
He'll be okay.
The bugbear comes right on up and swings at Marion, cracking into him for 13 damage.
Interesting.
All right.
Well, a hobgoblin will pop down the stairs and not really be able to do anything. In fact, no one else can do anything until Marion's turn. Where Marion will take a stab with a short sword, which is an 18 to hit. Hit the hobgoblin and do d6 plus a bunch of other d6s plus some
He should
other
have,
numbers.
the extra d6 from his.
Yeah, he just wrecks the bugbear.
I need a count for goblins' bodies beginning to pile up here. Bugbear bodies, hobgoblin bodies. How big are these things?
Quite large. Bugbears are like 7 feet tall. Hobgoblins are like 5.5,
Yeah.
6 feet tall. Goblins are like
I feel like
3 or 4.
after we've killed a
Yeah.
few of these things, they should have a hard time getting down these stairs.
Definitely.
I'll keep a counter on the side over here.
Okay.
One bugbear so far. Drakvin, it is your turn.
Okay. In my. Okay. 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 All right. Hold on. Let me practice my pre-law here. Okay. Hypothetically speaking, this bugbear is on the ground making death saving throws, right?
No, they do not make death saving throws. They are just dead.
Really? Is that for
Yes.
convenience or is that like actual?
That is for
Because what-
convenience.
Okay, because my next question is going to be: could I do an attack on him with my green flame blade and then have the flame bounce to the hobgoblin?
Yes.
Okay, but is that more damage than my? Oh God, I should already know this. I'm sorry. Hold on, because my spells are all upgraded.
I'm pretty sure the bounce is pretty negligible damage-wise. It'd probably be stronger to firebolt him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The fire damage to the second creature increases to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Well, because my question is, because if I hit the guy on the ground, don't I get advantage on that attack?
Oh, I see what you're
Because
getting.
that's almost guaranteed to hit, whereas the firebolt.
That
Right,
gets
I have
really metagame because then at that point, why don't you just like attack the ground
Well, okay.
regularly? So
I mean,
not
why
the
don't you?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he has to like cut into flesh to get it.
I don't want. Listen, I didn't make the rules, man.
why
I'm
don't you just
trying
throw a
to-
firebolt? Why don't you just throw a firebolt?
Oh man. Okay.
I would. Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I like the
There you
fireball.
go. There you go.
I am firing for my
Holy
life.
shit.
I annihilate this doorway. Okay.
Wow.
That's 4d10.
God, that fireball. Wow.
That is almost maximum damage. You obliterate the hobgoblin.
My distaste for the gods and my inability to strike at the foe before me on the ground. Yes, represented in this fireball. Okay.
All right, one hobgoblin and one bugbear down. Quincy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move here just to have a better view so that I can like see to the top of the stairs, and I'm gonna ready another shot to hit the first thing I see.
All right, bugbear pops on down. Stands on the
D20
hobgoblin
plus
body.
3. That's a critical hit. He takes 22 points of damage.
All right, that is another bugbear bites the dust.
Who's marking this? That's 2 corpses right at the bottom, and then
Yep.
one at the stairs.
Or 2 at the top and then 1 at the
Yep,
bottom.
that's right.
All right, next monster. comes on down, takes a step forward, slashes and misses at Marion. Marion's gonna go. Natural 19, natural 17 are hits. So he gets that plus his dagger on the side. That is gonna be 10, 20, 34 points of damage against the hobgoblin. And then next is a bugbear. That's 2 bugbears and 2 hobgoblins in one round,
Very
2
confined
rounds.
spaces.
Yeah, this bugbear is slipping and sliding on the corpses as he moves forward and takes a slash at
Would they have
Marion.
disadvantage for the crappy ground that they're
Oh,
standing
they
on for
have
their
to,
attack rolls?
for sure.
Oops. Sure, I'll give you disadvantage. It's rough. 16 is a miss against Marion. And we go to Drakvin.
I think that my firebolt is probably. Well, wait, hold on. My green flame blade is my normal attack plus a 1d8. So I think the green flame is actually still, or yeah, no, I'm sorry. The firebolt is still more damage even.
But you have disadvantage since you are adjacent to this bugbear on the firebolt attack.
I really?
Yes, it's a ranged spell, and you are in melee.
Ooh, yikes! In that case, we are long swording, and then I'll be casting. Or no, I think it's green flame blade, and then I'm gonna roll for my longsword to hit. Right?
Yep.
Yep. 22.
Nice.
That's a hit. I'm rolling damage on that, which is a 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe I roll green flame, which I think is the first one.
Which
Yeah.
is damage? Does it have to
Wait,
be...
you get the charisma modifier either way, don't you?
I think that's only on the bonus target I hit. Let me double check real quick.
Okay.
The spell's damage. The melee attack deals an extra 1d8 fire damage to the target, and the fire damage to the second creature deals 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's only on the first target. Yeah. So I believe I do 18 damage to him. Yeah.
All right. Quincy.
I'm gonna shoot this guy. I'm gonna do a normal attack this time for a 27 to hit.
Whoa! Did we skip Gloria in the initiative?
Oh, yes, we did skip Gloria. I forgot about her. She pulls out a crossbow from behind some barrels, pops over here,
And sets up her sharpshooter feat.
and takes a shot. The crossbow fires with a flame around the arrow with the bolt
Oh, wow.
attached to it, striking the bugbear for...
How does it kill him?
Oh, minimum damage. No,
Okay.
natural 1.
He's gonna take another 12 damage.
All right,
from
that'll
the-
kill it.
Once he shot. All right. Oh yeah.
Is
let me
that
take
2
down
and
those
2
3
corpses
arrows.
now?
No, that is 2 and 3 corpses now.
Oof, that's a pretty big pile of bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You hear movement up in the bar above you, but nothing else comes back down. They just kind of stop.
Yep.
So let's flip over to the party members who did not go down into the defensive dungeon and who decided to run around in the city streets. We're gonna deal with you one at a time. Keith, you're the hardest to deal with. Oh crap, because you are running through the town streets that I don't have a map for. So we're gonna start with Devo. You're invisible, buddy. What are you doing?
All right. When I got out of this window, could I see Keith?
No, Keith is gone. Keith is running through streets and you don't know which way Keith went.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stick around here and look in the window and see how the group is going. That's what I've been doing, while making sure that none of the goblins and bugbears are going to bump into me. And in fact, I'll try to find a better position instead of this street to look into the window.
Ah, there we
Maybe
go.
like
There
the
we go.
corner of the tavern.
That thing behind me is just another building, right?
That's just another building, yep. So on the inside, you can watch as 3 bugbears and 2 hobgoblins descend into that dungeon basement area. And there's another hobgoblin up top, and you can see it kind of like lean over, look down, and then just look at the others and shake his head. And start just like looting the tavern, breaking things, picking up barrels, drinking straight from the keg, looking for wealth, and sort of just making a mess of things.
Okay. My goal is to I guess, climb up this building somehow? Is there a method of doing that?
There is no ladder attached to the building.
You don't have Misty Step or anything, right?
No, I'm out of spells.
But it is a building. You could make me a climbing check, which would be an athletics check or acrobatics check at disadvantage because this is an awkward thing to climb and there's a bit of an overhang. DC 15 at disadvantage to climb the building.
Okay, well, I'm just going to press my small gnome body against this wall then. And if anyone, walks down the street, I want to make sure that they don't bump into me.
Sure. You hide.
Neil, nobody in chat can see the map. You might want to pull it up.
Yeah, it's been switched, but they weren't missing
okay.
anything.
Okay.
There's nothing exciting happening on the map. All right, let's flip over to Keith. Keith, buddy, you're running through the streets. There is a goblin chasing you. A single Goblin Archer, hot on your heels. Can it make... Oh, no, it's 50 feet to there, so it can't make it there and shoot you in the same round. At some point, let's see. At some point, it might get a spot where it can shoot you. Yeah. It'll get one more shot on you before you can lose it. Actually, give me go ahead.
A shot. Like, while I'm running, I yell out, Raven Queen, patron of winter, reborn god of death. When the paladins cast me aside, you told me to never again hold pity for those who suffer and die, for death is the natural end of life. And they're all suffering. I've done what you told me to do. Now, where are you?
You hear a voice in your head saying, I want you to suffer.
No way, she wouldn't.
Do you feel betrayed?
There's no...
Do you feel betrayed by the Raven Queen, the goddess of suffering and death? The goblin hits you for 3.
There's no way.
And as your eyes close, you see
Wait. Armor of Agathis. Two more points left on that.
Yeah, but then it was 1 HP on top of that, I think.
No, 3 HP.
No, 1 HP on 2 temporary HP.
But I'm like looking for...
Oh.
But there's no cover I could have grabbed?
I made some rolls to see if at some point the goblin has a clear shot on you, and it had 1 clear shot on you, and it made a 20 to hit you and 3 damage. And you make me a bunch of death saving throws real quick. You might roll a 20 or you might stabilize, but you need 15 or higher to pass, so
Yeah.
just roll them in quick succession.
We'll see how the God of Ravens wants to do this.
Oh, you're dead.
That's
Wow.
Yeah. And as you die, you see the Raven Queen beckoning you forward, saying, "Did you suffer enough?
You mother hacker.
I will send you back then and let you suffer some more." And you get reborn as a kobold. The lowliest and worst of the creatures.
Wow.
That's
Too
cruel.
much.
That's cruel.
But I would have, Neil. Well, okay, honestly though, like I was gonna lay on hands myself. Like, didn't I have a turn to lay on hands myself? Like while we were running, I had 4 more HP. Like, but like, because I was gonna, yeah.
So you would have taken an action to lay on hands
like
yourself
30,
rather
yes.
than
Still
using
would
it
have
to
been able to
dash.
move, just not dashing. Yeah.
Yeah, which would have let the goblin take another shot at you. And
Give it a second shot and then see what happens with that.
I kind of feel like that's a little. All right, well. 23 for 3 points of
That's
damage.
one HP.
You
So
didn't
one
use.
HP.
You didn't heal yourself with the other 4 on the lay on hands already.
No.
Oh.
Used 1 HP to heal me. That was it.
Use it while you were inside.
No. Used Armor of Agathis or something.
And if I had, then I would have lived.
So you're at 1 HP, and you're still all right. So you're 1 HP and still running through the city streets.
No kobold.
Although I would really appreciate it in the future if you mention the lay on hands before I give you like what happens after you die, It's a little anticlimactic to roll backwards
no
on that.
kidding, Yeah, but there's no map. I'm very confused. It's just a black screen.
Well, that's what happens when you die. It's just a black screen. There's no map. Also, I think you're off the section here. It's Keith. There he is, way over here on the side. All right, so you're still running through the streets. Once again, at 1 HP, there is a goblin hot on your heels. What is your plan? Running through the streets that are clearly swarming with monsters.
Aren't humans faster than goblins?
Nope.
Really? They have
Same
movement
movement
30?
speed. Yep.
Damn.
What's your plan, Keith?
I'm surprised that I can't call on my god for like any help.
I mean, you chose a pretty evil god, right?
And I'm a pretty evil person.
I think calling your god for help is the cleric thing, channel divinity.
Yeah, I don't know. You're. It's not helping you right now, buddy. It ain't helping. What is your plan, Keith?
I mean, aren't there... Do I know where that spellcaster lives?
Oh yeah, but she's up on the mountainside.
She went to
we had
go
go all
investigate
way
the
up
tower.
there to get to her?
Yeah, Devo just came
No,
from
normally
her.
she's in the city, but she went there, right? To go to
Mhm.
the, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have any, like... I was given contacts for the city. Wasn't I?
Contacts? Wasn't that... Marion was your contact, but you left him in the bar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain that running through the city streets that are completely overrun with monsters right now.
Yeah, I thought I'd see like stuff to like hide behind.
I mean, it's a whole city. There's tons of things to hide behind. You know, it's a city. It's a ruined city, but it's a city. But at 1 HP, surrounded by monsters, I think you die.
I mean, I have like really high athletics.
Parkour!
Well, I don't know. I thought I'd see like the terrain and see something to like hide behind.
Unfortunately, I have not mapped out the entire city of Ruin in Roll20. But it is a ruined city, so if you can think of something, that's fine.
What
But
about
the
rolling a stealth check? Would that work? Like dodging into a building and losing sight of everything?
My stealth isn't very good.
I think Keith eventually just gets hunted down and murdered.
No,
in
I
the city
think
streets.
I think I try to hide like everyone else tried to hide because they're not very smart.
I think Keith's last memory is of trying to
Isn't-
hide.
Isn't there?
I'm sorry, Keith. You're dead. You're dead.
Can we roll for me hiding?
You're dead. You're dead. And then replay. Queen, did you suffer? Screw you, buddy. You get reborn as a kobold, and the party will probably kill you later again. Be beautiful. So, unfortunately, that's going to end our session today for Heroes Graveyard. I thought we would get through the battle a little bit faster because there was more fun stuff to do, but we will get to that
How
next
did you
week.
expect
could we
this
have
battle
gotten
to
through
go,
that
Neil? Yeah,
faster?
like what were you thinking was going to happen with this battle, Neil? I'm a little curious.
I
What
thought
was
you guys
your
would take 6
thought process?
seconds for each of your turns.
Oh, like in all the previous episodes. That's
Right.
It's true that this episode could have ended really fast with all of us dying.
It could have, but somehow you most
More
of you
fun
got
stuff
out.
was the postmortem.
There's a lot of good stuff going on, but that's great. So we're gonna leave our episode for Heroes Graveyard today. The city of Ruin has been sacked once more. There are a few survivors, mostly the people in the basement here, and whoever wasn't in the city when it got sacked. So next
Wait,
week,
you just said sacked once more. Is this something that's happened in the past?
I mean, it's a ruined city, so usually ruined cities are signs
Oh, so
of
not
sacking.
since we colonized it, but like in the-
Correct.
Yeah,
Right,
okay,
like-
I got you. Just making sure I understood. Okay.
Right. So next week we will see what happens. Unfortunately, Keith is no longer with us. but Torlak might be coming back. Luckily, he was off missing for today's events.
Mm-hmm. Did Devo make it? I know he was not in the basement, but he was invisible.
Devo
Only
wasn't
for
visible.
1 hour, though.
Yes.
What can he do in an hour? Where does he reappear at? I'm kind of curious.
Devo, what do you do for an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, Devo.
Do they ever like clear out of the bar and he gets a chance to come down in the basement with us?
Yeah, that sounds like how is Ruin a big enough city that I can make it out in an hour?
Yes.
Well, earlier he said a couple thousand feet,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is about half a mile, and so yeah.
You can
Okay,
easily make it out in an hour.
I guess what I would do is I would be watching the tavern for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah. Let me make some rolls to see how long they ransack the tavern and drink the stuff in it. And no, they're there for more than 30 minutes.
Does it look like they're there just because there's beer there? And
Oh yeah, they're simply here for the beer. At least the few bugbears that are left inside are here for the beer.
I guess I look around the rest of the city. Are they just plundering all the cities or all the buildings and?
It actually looks like there's a group here in the bar, and the rest of the city streets seem to be sort of clear around you.
So they decided to call reinforcements to the bar, is what I gathered.
I can't confirm anything. Any of your suspicions.
More people went into the bar than there were, is what I got, right? Like what you just told me was there's a congregation at the bar. Do you want to restate that?
There were many that came to the city square, and many of those ended up in the bar, and then some left the bar, and a few hung out to plunder the bar.
Okay, I'll give it 5 more minutes just to see.
Nope. Those ones in the bar are having a good time.
Okay, I'm skipping town. I'm going towards the castle, the tower, which we went to.
Where you can find, what's her name?
Yes. The wizard.
Colleen
the diviner.
Pixiebottom.
Exactly.
Okay. You head off to meet Colleen Pixiebottom, although no one knows that. And the other people remain down in the basement until it sounds like the coast is clear. You guys can come out 24 hours later and find ruined. That's it for today's Heroes Graveyard. We'll see you next week for some more fun stuff. And I think we're going to have to be losing our typical format here because the town is destroyed and most of the people are dead. So we'll find out what Heroes Graveyard will become next week. Why don't we make some circles here and say what's up? Trump SC, you're not going to be with us next week. You're cheating on us with another game.
No, I'm actually going to be here next week, but not 2 weeks from now. If it would be convenient, I can skip next week.
No, Chomp's character needs to be here next week, and then we won't need him the week after. After ditching us, we won't need him the week after,
We need you for the first 5 minutes next week.
Devo comes back up. Hey guys, how's it going? Immediately gets green flame bladed.
If you're in combat in D&D and you kill like 20 monsters and you flee from combat, do you get experience for those 20 monsters or no?
Yes, you do.
That is a point of some
that's up to
debate,
you.
and we'll deal with it later.
Okay. Well, because if I kill Devo, if he's a level below me, that helps me greatly for the fight. So if he gets experience or not.
So Trump SC, where can people find you?
At Trump SC, I stream on Twitch, YouTube. Find me at Trump SC.
What do you play? For those here that don't know you.
Hearthstone mainly.
Okay. And Baker Sundays, also known as Quincy, also known as Fighter, also known as Sean or Ferris or Van Helsing.
Yep. I don't know. I don't really do anything on the internet. Again, you can follow my Twitter if you want to waste your time. I think I've made like 1 tweet in the past month, so I guess you wouldn't harm your feed. So aside
What a
from that,
sell.
yeah, like I don't think you would do much damage. Aside from that, I just kind of do things in the real world. So I'll see you for Frozen Frontier, and then next time this is up.
I'll see you for Frozen Frontier tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
Next is Drakvin, the Sorcerer, also known as Destiny.
Yeah, hey, what's up? I have a Facebook now since I'm apparently permanently banned from Twitter for the rest of my life. It is facebook.com/omnidestiny, but I'm probably keeping that stuff mainly political content. So if you care, there you go. Otherwise, yeah.
Cool. And last but definitely not least, we have perhaps my favorite character of the season so far, Keith, who is dead, but played by Caitlin.
Is it like your newly reformed political stuff still? Are you still keeping with your New Year's resolution?
I don't even know. We'll see.
Yeah, I stream a lot, like every day. I'll probably stream in like 10 minutes.
How many days in a row have you been streaming?
I would check the sign behind me, but it says 500, and that's like almost 200 days outdated, so 686.
686 days in a row. That's pretty impressive.
Oh.
You can find me at Koibu or Koibu0 pretty much everywhere. I am a contestant on Twitch's Stream On, which is great. So if you want to support me on that, that would be fantastic. That's Thursdays at 3. And tomorrow I'll be doing Heroes Graveyard at noon with Quincy and a bunch of other people. If you like Frozen Frontier tomorrow at noon on twitch.tv/Koibu. It is a 2nd edition campaign and it is very different.
It's good fun.
Yes.
I really liked how it shaped up in the last few sessions too. So now would be a good time to get in on it.
Frozen Frontier is cool.
Yeah.
And not just because it takes place in a Frozen Frontier. So that's it. We're out. See you guys next week, except for Keith.